Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West for live stream number 19 as we continue our journey with Aloy through the West. Hope everyone is well. I hope your week is going the way you want it to. We are back this morning for 3.5 hours, roughly. Always a bit shorter streams midweek, mainly because the other half doesn't leave till a little bit later. I hope everyone enjoyed the extra video of WWE yesterday. Obviously, I had a big appointment. I did mention it a couple of times, I think, and on Discord, which was interesting, to say the least. There's been a lot said that I wasn't expecting. A few things blindsided me. They are talking about possible surgery on the back in terms of putting a metal plate in. But I don't know how it's going to work with the TENS machine and stuff they want to insert as well. I don't know. There was also, the thing that blindsided me the most was they started talking about my living situation. So there is a possibility they need to come and assess the house, and because I can't do stairs, they're on about maybe moving to single-story accommodation and all this good stuff. So yeah, very blindsided yesterday. So very much not what I was expecting for this specialist appointment, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter. Today is a different day. Today is Forbidden West. Now, we were focusing on completing the side quest up to level 30, so then we could carry on Gemini. There was one quest I've been missing for one particular reason. And it's because it involves going back to base. And Lisa very kindly told us in Discord that actually we can go back there, do this mission, and then carry on. It's not going to affect the Gemini story. Now, the reason I've been holding off was I didn't want to start the end of Gemini, or the next part of it, until we'd caught up on everything else. So that was always been the thing. But if we can go back and do this, because this one sounds good. Cool, I'll check this out. This particular mission is the Sons of Prometheus, and I've been reliably informed by Lisa that it involves learning a lot more about Prometheus, and if we don't do it before Gemini, some of the story will seem a bit off. I hate that. If the story doesn't make sense because we've done something too soon, it's really frustrating for me anyway. So I think she is perfectly right. We do need to do that. Good morning, Lisa. I've just been talking about you. Yeah, we're a little bit blindsided, but it's okay. It's just no one had mentioned housing before and long-term planning in that regard. So it just caught me unawares. It's all okay though. But yeah, so the first thing we'll do is the Prometheus mission, which involves going back to base. We won't hand in Gemini, but we'll do that the data disk, and then we'll decide from there. I think we've got like 3, maybe 4 side quests to do, and that's it. We can then run on to finish Gemini off and see what goes on next, and then make decisions from there. I think that's kind of how it looks. Bear me just while I quickly tweet, just because I'm useless at tweeting. I'm typing and talking. Yeah, I'm not sure if your ears are burning there, Lisa, just as I was talking about you as you come up and say hello. But yeah, so that's what we'll do first thing, the Prometheus data disk, and then we will go from there. We have gained some new subscribers recently, so thank you for you guys who've subscribed, much appreciated. We always gain some and lose some. Whenever we gain subscribers, I kind of give it a week, and if they're still there in a week, then they're generally going to stay. So much appreciated though, and hello to the new subscribers. Hope you're enjoying some of the content on the channel. Okay, we are ready to rumble. So I'm just trying to... My mate that took me to my appointment yesterday was saying, and his wife was talking about how I don't advertise the channel enough and don't push it enough. So it was really weird. And I get, you know, I get their point. I just don't feel like it's good enough to push, if you know what I mean. Hang on. So we are 57 hours, 54 minutes in. Just a quick check on the time. Yeah, I think for me to confidently push the channel more and, you know, do some advertising and all that good stuff, I need certain things. And that will only come once insurance is dealt with and all that kind of stuff. I kind of need my own space rather than in the living room. Capture card. I just think that kind of stuff would just push the channel itself to a better standard. So until then, I just don't feel like it's good enough to push, if that makes sense. I do a little bit of advertising, but I keep getting moaned at by different people for not doing enough. Okay, enough of that. I'm just going to stop moaning about myself now. So we were in the middle of this quest when we finished on Monday morning. So I think actually before we go and do the other one, which is the Sons of Prometheus data, before we do that, I think we should go and finish off Drowned Hopes, because we're already here. We've done 2 of the 3 consoles. Let's finish this one, and then we'll go and do the Prometheus data disc. And then we'll decide from there. There is, if we look at the side quest, there is still, on top of this one, 3 more side quests below the level of Gemini. We've still got so much. There's always so much to do. 57 hours, and I can't believe how much there is still to do. It's incredible. And definitely not in a bad way. Everything is so engaging and so really pulls you in, which is really important. You think the channel's really good because you're always engaged with what you play. Thank you, Lisa. That was appreciated. I'm not. It's kind of weird when people say nice things, but I mean, I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not someone that's going to shout and F and blind at a game to get reactions. That doesn't interest me. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the channel. You care about the story and characters and don't just go through the motions. I think that's yeah. I think it's because we play things that I actually enjoy. You know, I'm not. You see a lot of people. I'm going to start walking around as we're doing this. I know where we're going to head to. You see people who stream or who make gaming content, or not even just gaming content, other content as well. But they play certain things because that's the in-game. So they have no care about what they're playing. Whereas I don't want to play something because it's popular. I want to play something because I want to enjoy it, and I want you guys to enjoy it. And like, I know I was criticised by a few people that I know because we didn't stream this the first minute it came out. We waited to give you guys a chance to enjoy the story itself. And I had a few people say, that's silly, you're going to, you know, not get the views and stuff because of it. But that's not what it's about. I don't know. I don't want to say that sets me apart because I don't think it does. But I just feel like when I see people playing Warzone, for example, because everyone plays Warzone, they're not even interested in it. They don't know anything about it. They're just going through the motions because it's popular and they think it will give them views and stuff like that. And yeah, the only thing I would say is that I just don't do that. I don't play games because they're popular. I play games because there's an interest there. If we start something and I don't like it, I will stop. I'm not one of those that will just try and force my way through it because what's the point? Well, we've got a few machines here. Don't have to take them out. I should really stock up arrows actually before we left. We're going to head and do the console here. I'm going to stop, you know, just I'm not moaning, but you know what I mean. Let's focus on what I'm going to try and do. Okay, what I'm thinking, obviously we're heading down here. There is actually a question mark to our left. It's there. Unknown. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a... While we're here, let's do another egg. How is that? That last hit always seems to damage us. I don't know why. I think it's a combination and I keep doing it too many times maybe. Right, what have we got in here? I must say, I think I'm a little bit disappointed with the male eggs. Male flowers, sorry, not eggs. Only in the regard that in the first game, they were collectibles, so you picked them up. I like the fact that this time, is there something up there? I don't know if there's, there is something up here. I don't know if I can climb all the way up there. You collected them and, you know, that was the point in them was the collectible side. this time... Why can't I climb? Okay, I thought there was something up there, but I can't seem to find my way to climb up. Drop down, go across. You're not going to do it, are you? There might be nothing up there, it just seems like there is. But I can't get Aloy to climb that way. Can I? She's going to go up? She's dropping back down. No. Okay. If we can't climb up there, we can't climb up there. Ah, maybe. May have got past it. No. She keeps going that side. Okay. Maybe it's just another way up to the top of the mountain. You can go via the outside. We can go this way. I've got no reason to attack those down there. We have scanned them. But we've got no really reason to attack them. We don't need the parts at the minute. We may as well just focus on what we're trying to achieve for the minute. Good morning, Pahadi Gamer. How are you? You prefer the metal flowers to collectibles. This kind of man could be sipped. Yeah, I kind of stopped talking what I was saying, wasn't I? I got myself distracted. Metal flowers, yes. So in the first game they were collectibles, as you say, and that was really interesting because there was still a bit of unknown about them. Now metal flowers, you have to unlock something first to be able to open them up, which is fine. But the rewards for finding them kind of isn't anything. Like, you don't get much for finding them. So because of that, it then becomes that, well, why do I need to find them? There's no big deal to them. If we're not going to gain anything from doing it, what's the point? And because of that, I'm not going out of my way to find them. I don't think they're a collectible from what I've seen, like in terms of you have to find every single one. From what I've seen, it doesn't matter if you don't. So yeah, it's a bit weird how they've changed that. And yeah, I'm not massively keen on the change, if that makes sense. I just think it's a change that hasn't helped anyone or anything. From my kind of point of view. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. You good? Good party game, but I'm okay. I'm not too bad. I'm, recovering from yesterday's specialist appointment that put me through the ringer. We had to travel an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back, and considering I can't sit up for more than an hour or two, the pain started kicking in and not being able to move more. The travelling was horrendous, but I had to do it. That's the thing. But I'm okay. But yeah, you got an exam this month. Well, good luck for the exam. I hope it goes well. How do you feel about the exam coming up? Do you feel confident? Are you worried about it? Okay, so what we're after is over there. This is what we're after. It's the last coordinates for the console. So I'm assuming it's that building. Obviously, there are quite a lot of machines nearby. If we can avoid taking them on, we'll avoid them because there's no real need to go after them at this point. If we have to take them on, we'll have to take them on. But at this point, I don't see we need to.
Coordinates I found lead here.
They do lead here.
There's got to be another one of those consoles around.
And by the looks of that console is underwater. By the looks of that. There's something below us, I think. Okay. You're studying daily, I bet. I was never really worried about exams, to be fair. I enjoyed exams. I know lots of people don't. Exams are one of those weird ones. You either enjoy them or you don't, and you're either good at them or you're not. But, you put in the effort, and that's the important thing. If it's a subject you enjoy, I think it's a lot easier to learn, isn't it, as well? That's the other thing. If it's something that you're not that particularly keen on, it's going to be a lot harder to learn. Alright, what have we got? Anything in here? I'm not, get bored's the wrong word, but I'm picking up all these valuables because we don't need to sell anything. We've got 6,700 metal shards, and I've not sold anything in ages. I am finding shards not to be a big deal. I'm assuming when we have to get better gear, maybe we then might need to sell stuff. Still can't help but pick everything up though. Right, this is the console we need. Anything else in here? I say that as I scan the room and look for anything to pick up. Can't help myself but pick everything up though. You're confident. Good. Well, I say, I hope it goes well. Confidence is key, I think, in any exam.
Throw evacs outside, Doc.
Done, thank God. The mobile cover prototype is locked in the vault. I need all 3 keys to open it, including yours.
Nope. VP rank means I've got a golden ticket to Elysium. If you want that key, come back and get it Uh-oh.
Well, Dawn was a real charmer. It's typical for Pharaoh, I guess. That's 3 access keys. And another set of coordinates. Maybe where they were intended to go in the first place.
Right, so we have another set of coordinates, and that hopefully is where we need to put these 3 keys in to find out what's in this vault. So that'll be interesting. What was I saying? Yeah, confidence is key. I think if you're confident about what you're doing, I think that helps massively when it comes to exams. Right, we've got to look where this is going. Cost money to do... I forgot the money the arena cost money. That's a good point. So yeah, that could end up draining quite a lot of our shards. Quite quickly. So that's a good point, actually. So where I'm saying we're picking up loads of stuff, I don't need to sell it. That could change dramatically, couldn't it? So yeah, very good point, that, Lisa. There is also a black box here. And since we're in the water anyway, you may as well go and have a look for it. We need to head across the water here to Drowned Hopes for the vault. We've got the keys now. So it's just a case of heading there, putting them in, and then I don't know what's going to happen with the quest from there. But while we're here, I don't know how close it is. The only problem is I've found with black boxes and things, there's never any real reference to how close it is. It may even seem close, but it's not. That's the thing. Let's see if we can see. It's going to be in a vehicle or a plane. It's going to be in a plane, to be fair. And if it is in a plane, which should be quite visible, I would have said. I think it's miles away. It does look quite still a distance, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Right, we've got to be careful. There is machines in the water. Snapmore. We need to stay away, because obviously we can't fight within the water itself. So we'll try and avoid the Snapmore for the minute. Use the kelp. Is that another Snapmore? It is indeed. So where swimming doesn't really go in your favour if you're not careful. I do kind of begrudge the fact we can't fight in water. I can understand the reasons why. Obviously a bow in water isn't going to work. So that makes sense. I kind of think we should have some sort of weapon. Even like a small knife or something. That will just get you out of trouble if you're seen. I'm not saying we should be able to go and just kill machines underwater. But I mean in regards to... maybe to just be able to defend yourself within the water itself would be nice.
There's the rain.
Okay.
Coming.
We are nearly at the vault. There was a couple of things nearby, I think I saw. As I say, after this quest, we'll head back into the base, do the mission in base for the Prometheus data disk, and then we'll see where that leads us. Because Lisa did inform us that we don't need to hand in Gemini just to go and do that mission. So that's a massive bonus. Black boxes should be marked with a... Oh, okay. So actually, if I'm seeing one, you could then gauge where it is. So that's all the way over there. That's not a bad shout. Thanks for the information, Lisa. That's very helpful. Yeah, I hadn't picked up the black boxes would be marked by a question mark. I don't know why I hadn't thought of it. But that actually makes sense. So when we're seeing it from over here, it's all the way over here. So yeah, it's no point rushing there. We're miles away from it kind of thing. So yeah, thank you for that. That helps massively. I've done that a few times. Started heading towards a black box and it's nearby. And then you get a bit closer and like, no, it's not nearby. It's miles away. And I'm deviating from where I want to be. Right. This seems to be where we're heading. There's a rock barrier, it seems. Let's have a look. I do like how murky the water is. I think that's really good.
I can pry my way through those rocks.
We're going to pry our way through the rocks. Find a way in. Let's pry it open. Curious to what these 3 keys are going to unearth, to be fair. Hopefully we didn't alert any nearby machines. What is that? I don't know what that is. I've not seen that before. What is that? Oh, green shine cluster. Hadn't picked it up, but that's what it was underwater.
Channel fetch a price.
Right, what is this? That's a pipeline of some sort by the looks of things. Okay. I think it wants us to go to the surface, looking at that. Some sort of cabin. Right. Yeah, some sort of cabin. Shooting mushrooms. So these are the mushrooms you can shoot that hide yourself. Does that tell me there's going to be machines nearby then? Yeah, there's machines nearby. We're going to use those to hide in the clouds. There's going to be something. So what do we got? We've got a Snapmore, something else as well. An Apex Leaf Lasher.
Looks like a facility used to be here. This place got hit hard. The vault mentioned in the recordings should be in here somewhere.
Right, let's have a look.
Follow the coordinates.
So, search the ruins for the mobile cover system. Obviously, we don't have to take these machines out, but I think it'll make our life easier if we do. So, let's have a look. Leap Lashers. To be fair, the Leap Lashers aren't too bad. You've got to watch out for the tails, but other than that, they're not too bad. My shots aren't aiming at anything majorly weak, that's the problem. Glance and blow that one. It's going to come up towards me, isn't it? I missed completely, I did, didn't I? I don't know why I changed weapon. Just because I could, more than anything else. Right, nice critical strike. That worked really well. Repair pod. Leap Lasher. Did the other machines actually get involved? I don't think they did. We hit one, and then the other machines didn't bother getting involved with us, so that's a bonus. Right. There's another leap. That's an Apex Leap Lasher. We can force him to come up towards us. I think that will help as well. I'm not doing a massive amount of damage to him, I know that. I have got Power Shot when we want to use it. This thing starts coming up, we'll do what we did just a minute ago. As long as the Snapmore stays away, it's not too bad. One at a time. Fairly simple to use. Right, that caught us. Right, can we... Why did that bounce off? I don't even know how weak it is to electricity. There we go, fully electrified. It's down. Just thought I'd try using a different weapon, more than anything else. Cargo pod knocked off. Okay. Now we have got this thing that's not moving. So, a couple of tear arrows. And then we'll look at taking it out. And then from there, should be ready to find what we're looking for. I completely missed that one. I think I did. That one I didn't. Tail's a weak point. If we can get a couple of hits in that, that'd be a bonus. That's a poor shot, to be fair. Again, I'm trying not to hit the sack because the sack does give you webbing if you can hit it. I've moved in that tower too quickly. That's a nice little hit. Yeah, the sack will give you sack webbing, so I don't want to hit it if I can avoid it. We are protected a little bit up here anyway, so it's not too bad. What's it weak to? I need to keep an eye on what machines are weak to. Fire and electricity. Okay, let's use this a bit more then. We are doing damage, and it's nearly fully electrified. There we go. It's down. It's in a shocked state. I put the wrong ammo on. That's why. That didn't help. So he's immobilised. Just trying to get some hits on the tail. It's a weak spot as well. There we go. Snap was down.
Now I just have to get to the vault.
So it wasn't too bad. The fact that leap lashes came us individually helped massively there. Let's pick everything up and then let's get to this vault. Let's make sure we're not missing anything as well. Doesn't seem to be anything other than what we've knocked off. Dispersal tank. Another dispersal tank. Yeah, not too bad. If they'd all come at once, maybe a different story. I think the high ground definitely helps as well. We've got to use what we can to our advantage. That's definitely something I've learned. Trying to use different weapons as well, I think that's important. There are times I've kind of not, and it does make life a lot harder if you're not swapping up. Right, so I think we're heading over here. Ancient supply box. Was worth a quick look. So there's another cave entrance. Yeah, this is a cave. I think there was. She did say there was a building here previously. The arm. Let's have a look. Okay. Can I just crouch underneath?
This looks promising.
I pressed the one button instead of crouching. Right, we've got a few things in here, but some sort of building. I was going to say base, but I suppose it's probably not. I know they're calling it a vault. What else? Any other? I think that was the room. But if you look as well, so was that machine trying to get through the door? Because that's what that looks like. It looks like the machine was trying to get through the door, trying to open up the doors from the outside, which is.
I'm guessing this was Hernan.
Interesting. Right.
This
what
must be the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
I'll stop talking while she's talking. 3 vault keys needed. We have the 3 vault keys. Let's put these in. Let's see what it does. I'm hoping it's like a really cool reward behind there. And that'd be quite cool if it is.
Primary keys detected. Access granted.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it. Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it. I know you'll never hear this, Lily, but you told me so. I love you.
Another sad ending.
Every key has had a sad ending with them. What we're going to find inside the open the cache. What's inside?
I should look for the mobile cover system.
I will in a minute.
It might still be here.
A mobile cover system prototype.
At least I have the prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found. I'll want to know what happened here.
So that is the mobile cover system done. We've got to return to the Karja Scholars with what we found. There's something in here. So we've got to go back to the Karja Scholars and give this to them. Is that? Right, that's it. So, interesting. But every key was surrounded by a sad story. Someone fighting to survive and failing in that endeavour. But we found what we came for. So, let's go and back. See where we've got to head. So we've got to head back over here for the Karja camp to the Scholars. Now, annoyingly, there's no campfire nearby. Although we haven't unknown completed. How is it unknown but completed? I was hoping for a nearby campfire to make life a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a bit weird it's still showing unknown. I obviously wasn't at the right point to actually get it to say what it was. Let's see if we can do that whilst here. And then we'll head back. Can we climb up this side? No, we can climb up here though. Horizon is. Good morning, Dark Master. How are you? Horizon Forbidden West is garbage. To be fair, I think you're wrong, but you are entitled to your opinion, as everyone else is. My reason for saying I think you're wrong, graphically, Forbidden West I think is better. In terms of story, Forbidden West is better. In terms of challenging, Elden Ring will take it every day. So I think they both have their pluses and minuses, to be fair. And I think they're both two completely different games that you can't compare to each other, because they are both completely different things. I think comparing Elden Ring and Forbidden West just isn't beneficial to anyone. You know, they both have their sets of people that enjoy both. Elden Ring is on our list to do at some point. Oh, I can get out here. I think I have to go underwater again. It is on our list to do at some point. But at this point, we're focusing on Forbidden West. But yeah, I just don't think comparing the two works, because they're both completely different games that are aiming for different things. But to say Elden Ring's superior, I disagree. I just think graphically it is nowhere near as beautiful or as stunning as Forbidden West is. And I think that's the big thing. If you're talking about also how good Elden Ring is it better than the previous games the developers made? You know, the Dark Souls series. That's the big question, because that's the only thing you can really compare it to, is Dark Souls. So would you say Elden Ring is better than all the Dark Souls games? Because that's the only real comparison you can really have. Okay. I know I can use a fast travel pack, actually, to make this quicker, couldn't I? I haven't used any yet. There's no reason for us to swim. We've already done both of these locations. We haven't gained that one, to be the campfire there, to be fair. And there is something unknown there. But I can, actually, use a fast travel pack. It makes sense. I might actually buy a couple to have on standby, just to save us a little bit of time in these circumstances when you're miles away from anywhere. Because even back here, we've got no campfire nearby. So it's going to take us a while to get back. So let's do the fast travel. We'll use a fast travel pack and head that way. But yeah, as I say, Dark Master, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I would never say someone's opinion is wrong, but I will disagree. So I'm just checking something else.
Eyes up here, brother.
Okay, so we're going to hand this in. Now we've found it. We're going to hand it in and then go from there. There is more stuff to buy while we're here, but let's hand this in first. To the Carja Scholars, let's see what they're going to say now we've got this for them. You can craft packs too if you haven't run out. Oh, I didn't even think about you crafting them.
You've returned.
That's a good shout. Thank you, Lisa.
You found something, didn't you? Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Definitely not a tray cover.
No, it's not a tray.
Fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
So we're about to make something as well. So that's interesting. I don't want...
Wait till the scholars hear about this.
What are we going to make with it? Let's have a look. So, quest items. It's a Guardian Tripcaster we're making, a combination of old world technology and Nora craftsmanship. This weapon deploys protective shields that explode after absorbing enough damage. Now that's interesting. Guardian Tripcaster is now crafted. So I just wanted to see if there's any upgrades we can do. While we're at a bench, let's have a quick look, see if there's... Ah, we have. Blastling or the sharp shot. I think the blasting we still are using, but the sharp shot bow is more of a go-to from distance. Let's have a look what we can upgrade. So we've now got 2 green shine slabs. This will give us an extra 40% damage from high ground on top of the 15% we already have. That's 50. Is that 15 to 40 or an extra 40? We'll see in a second. But let's upgrade this. So no, it's 15 to 40. So it's still a massive bonus. We need 3 green shine slabs now to upgrade that again. But even so, I think what we've done up to level 4 is really good. And the Guardian Tripcaster, it's only a blue weapon, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know if it's worth upgrading. We're not really using a Tripcaster. We have actually got a perimeter Tripcaster that I've kind of swapped out because we don't use it. So I don't really want to put that one on, to be fair. That's all that done. So Drowned Hopes is now complete.
To test it out.
Let's have a proper look at this weapon before I dismiss it completely. So this is the Guardian Tripcaster. Looking at that, so it does explosive damage and just damage in general. I think that is. Yeah, explosive damage. I don't think it's really going to be used. Yes, we can upgrade it. I don't even use the normal standard Tripcaster, to be fair. So yeah, I think we'll keep it with us, but I don't think it's something we'll actually end up using by the looks of things. I think we're good as we are currently. Coils, we have still got this instant corroding chance, but I've not found anything it can really go on that's going to help us. Fire defense is there. No, we're good. Just checking if there's anything else. In terms of crafting, you said we can craft. Lisa did tell us we can craft fast travel packs. So let's have a look at this. I haven't really done much crafting in general, so I'm just seeing if we can do it here or I have to do it. I think I've got to do it away from here, don't I? It's not a workbench craft. I think I need to do it. No, don't do that. That wasn't what I was after. Because they come at the bottom here, I think, don't they? I didn't want to drink that. That was a complete error. Smoke bomb, health potion. Hold to craft. Do fast travel packs come under? Yes, they do. So here we go. This will give us the ability to craft them. They don't use too many materials up. I'm going to make... We've got 12, that'll do. We don't use them very often, but I'll put it on the bottom bit as well now, so it at least makes life a little bit easier. Okay, we are going to head back to the base. We're going to do the Sons of Prometheus data disk, so activate that. I know where we've got to go to. Just before we head there, let's check what weapons they've got for sale. I don't think it's going to be anything decent. No, and resources, always check resources as well. No, okay. Have we got workbenches there? That's what I want. Might as well refill everything from the stash, and then refill arrows, and then back to stash, just to be sure we're fully stocked and everything. So easy to run out, as I tend to do so quite a lot. That's them. Let's get these discs back. I do like the Thunderbolt Shredder Gauntlet. It does work really well. Okay. These precision arrows done the tear ones, so we've got them again. And the precision arrows, what else have we got? They're only one short, so there's no point doing those. Right, back to stash just to make sure we've got everything restocked. Perfect. Now, we're going to fast roll back to base. Quick save. And then do this mission and just go from there. I think that campfire's okay to use. We didn't pick that campfire up immediately. That was done afterwards, so I can't remember where that is near the door. The other one you have to climb up. This one might be, yeah, it's close. Right, it's close to the door because it's right next to it. As I say, we're not going to go and hand in Gemini. This is just for the Prometheus data disk. And then we'll head back out again anyway. So, where are we heading?
I should go to my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel camp.
Perfect. There's a few things in here actually we could probably look at as well.
Okay, the focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong.
What a surprise.
Oh, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone hunters had been raiding Regalla's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently.
She's not...
Why he's doing what he's doing.
She does not like Silence, does she now? Which is definitely a reason for it. We've got the pendant here.
Beta's so frustrating.
Just looking at these while we're here.
I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
So these will all be things we've picked up and done along the way. I think we've done the token before, to be fair.
I know
Spear.
Carl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
There we go. Okay. I'm sure we've done the token. Let's have a quick look.
Caro, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. Shaw was right. The Caro wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
But yeah, not surprised to see Silence again. We've not heard from him in a while, so it kind of makes sense for him to appear out of nowhere a little bit. Okay. Side quests. We've still got 3 left before we head to Gemini. The second verse, we got to install the reboot code, not robot code, on the land god. So there's 1 land god left to do. So that shouldn't take too long. If we activate that, and on the map, it is over here. So we can get fairly close anyway. We've done 2 already. This is the last one, I believe, of that. Try to see if Erend had something to say. Okay, we'll do. I was sorry, Erend, yeah. I just said what you... I just said what you spelt, and yeah, I've actually clicked as well, Erend. I was expecting then the Sons of Prometheus to have another quest, unless obviously Erend's going to give it to us. There's going to be something there, I think. Okay, Erend does have something to say.
Holograms for everything.
Let's have a chat with Erend.
Aloy, you're back. Is something on your mind?
Maybe. It's about the Tenakth rebels. And the Oseram.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound good. Let me know how I can help.
So we've got companions and Sons of Prometheus. Let's do companions quickly first. It's worth asking the question.
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Cthulhu.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
Arm wrestling a man with a metal arm. Definitely not a good idea. Right, let's see what he says about Sons of Prometheus.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Pretty much.
Well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chain Scrape and Barren Light in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
If an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
To have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
Erend's got his own little task. We've got another question about Sons of Prometheus as well. You think Cthulhu and Erend are getting along? Yeah, I think it's nice for Erend to have someone who's very, I want to say battle-hardened. Whereas the other guys are more, they like information. Erend doesn't quite fit more with technology. And Cthulhu, he's not keen on technology as well. So it kind of, I think they suit each other in that regard.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
There we go.
Let me know if you find any Sons of Prometheus in the Daunt. I'll keep scouting those rebel camps.
Be careful.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look funny? Funny how? Their clothes, they're weird.
So, Erend is going to go and do his thing, that's fine. We're going to leave, and then... I don't think we gained another quest from that, though. Silence is always scheming. There's always an ulterior motive with him, isn't there? There's always something he's aiming for. There's a reason he does anything. You know, everything has a reason. And that's the thing that's the worry, really, more than anything else. Okay. I was expecting it to give us another quest, but it hasn't. Although we did say we've still got rebel camps. We've still got outposts to do. Quite a few outposts to do, to be fair. We've done a couple. Maybe we need to find another big camp to progress, possibly. There's plenty of them, to be honest. Although rebel camps we haven't. Thinking about that. We've got rebel outposts, but not camps. The camps are the bigger ones, aren't they? Let's have a look. So... It's a black box up there. Oh, we found a salvage yard there. I didn't know we'd come across that one, to be fair. It was on west of the last one you did in the desert. So, the one in the desert is here. Head west. It's going to be around here somewhere, isn't it? There's a big one there. There's the big rebel camp. So actually, let's do that then. We want to focus on this story. I think it's quite an interesting one to try and work out what's going on. So if we I know I've selected the mission to go and do the second verse. We can come back to that. We go to this campfire here, head south. There's a Thunderjaw site. That's not that big a deal. Unknown campfire, and then we have an unknown rebel camp here. We have got the Valley of the Fallen nearby. Valley of the Fallen is actually one of the quests we need to do before we do Gemini. So actually that makes sense to try and head that way as well anyway. So let's do that. So we'll use the campfire to move. And then we'll head that way.
Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you. It's deadly out there.
Well, I always keep checking this hunter because his equipment seems to get better every time we come back. So we've got a Renegade Warrior Bow. Not something that I think is going to help us. Vanguard Hunter Bow. Pulverizing Spike Thrower. Wildfire Hunter Bow. And an Ice Storm Bolt Blaster. Wow. It's actually quite good, the Bolt Blaster, by looks of things. Armor-wise, Nora Valiant is fine. I don't think there's anything else that's really going to help us. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed in terms of gear. That, you know, we've now found one that suits our playstyle. There's no reason to really change it. I was expecting to be changing gear quite a lot, but we don't seem to be. Obviously, if you change your playstyle, maybe, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be a need to change it. Okay, so ignore the mission marker. We're going to head to this campfire here, and then head south. That's the plan. Obviously, keep an eye out for the Thunderjaw. See. If we don't have to fight the Thunderjaw, we won't. We have beaten a few recently. I might have to, just because it's here. See where it is. Yeah, we've had a couple of big fights. Last stream, I think it was. We had a good couple of big fights with Thunderjaws. But again, it's not. We don't need to fight it. There are some rebels here, though, to watch out for. Are they going after the Thunderjaw? Interesting, there's rebels around. Can I scan the Thunderjaw? No, not close enough just yet. So what? There's quite a few rebels sitting around, isn't there? That's a dead Thunderjaw, and there's another one as well. Again, I don't think there's a need to get into fights for no reason. There's got to be a reason to do so. And currently, I don't think there is. I do want to scan it, just in case it's different to what you scanned previously. You going to give me a scan? Don't see it. Oh. Why can I not scan it? That's weird. It might be mission related, maybe. I'm hoping the rebels haven't overridden one. Thunderjaws aren't the easiest thing to take down anyway, let alone the rebels having one in their back pocket. Right, campfire done here. I think we've avoided all trouble at this point. Next campfire is further south there, and then we've got the unknown rebel camp, which is where we're aiming for. Nothing untoward by the things that we've got. Apex, acid bristlebacks.
Acid won't make much of a dent.
Again, we don't need to go and find. We've got plenty of materials for upgrades. There's some things we're missing are quite major things that I don't think we're going to find just that easily. So I've taken out a few bristlebacks. We've discovered the site, and we can come back if we do need bristleback parts anyway.
Rebels.
There we go. Femrise has been found.
Taken over an entire village. I should take a look around. See what they're up to.
Taken over an entire village. Wow. Okay. One thing I want to check. We know it's here. If I activate the quest for it, It's 27, so it makes sense. If we go to Rebel camps, we've done level 8, 18, and 24, so 27. It's still within that remit of under 30. What have we got? That's the question. There seems to be a few people here. Rebel soldiers. Again, if we can do this without being spotted for as long as possible, I think that is the best way.
They've closed the camp down. Guess they don't like visitors. Maybe there's another way in.
There's always another way in. We got a few sharpshooters and stuff. I hear screaming of some sort. Okay, there is a sharpshooter there. There is one over there. We're looking for another way in, so let's go for the edge first and see if there's a way in from that way. Okay, that sharpshooter's moving. If the sharpshooter hasn't got a helmet on, that will help us immensely, but I don't know until we're a little bit closer. If he's got a helmet on, this is going to become a bit harder. Has he got a helmet? No. Didn't have a helmet on. Perfect. Okay. I don't know if that's screaming or someone fighting. Can we get in from this side? There's a climb over there. There's a grapple point as well. I think we can get up here. We're going to be as discreet as we can. What's this guy got? Ah, gold ingot. Interesting. Right, there is another sharpshooter here. Can't see him at the minute. It's going to turn round. Right, anyone else up on these bridges? There's a guy over there. Do find taking these slowly is the best option. Lots of activity here by the sounds of it. They got a helmet on. No. No helmet. Easy kill. What else have we got? Ravager cannons over there as well. That's a bonus. We can grab.
I'll find whoever's in charge. I can figure out what these guys are up to.
A Ravager cannon might be helpful. Okay. So, below us, it's fine. Always got to take these slowly. I just find if you rush in, life becomes very difficult very quickly. Okay. So over there, Rebel Champion. There's a few of those we've got to be wary of. They do pack a punch if they get older. Right, who's this up there? Has he got a helmet on? No. They haven't got a helmet on. It's easy pickings. Who's... Oh, someone's seen the body. Two people have seen the body. That may have been a mistake there. We're far enough away, I don't think they're going to spot where we are. Right, what else have we got? No barrels there. Haven't found the person in charge yet. If we can find those and do a nice little sneak attack, that would work in our advantage. Soldier. Soldier.
Oh, and quiet now.
Where is the person in charge? Right, there's two people there to be wary of.
We're in the clear. No trace of intruders.
I think it's going to be further that way, isn't he? Because I can't, if I miss a shot, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So I've got to be very steady and accurate, I think. Right, there is another person here. You see him up there. There's no helmet again, so if we can get the shot right, there's another one out. Or are they going to stop? I'll shoot him. Okay. Heavy gunner. First one's Prometheus gun. Rebel leader. We have found the rebel leader. It's not showing up. No one. There is someone there. Who spotted a dead body? Okay. May have made ourselves known without meaning to. So the leader's there. That's who we're after. I can't tag him for some reason. There's someone about to come this way. And this guy has a helmet. Helmet's off. I need another quick shot quickly.
Stop right there.
He's down. This guy no helmet. So we're still okay.
Danger!
There's someone else coming out now. We've been seen now, so we're going to have an issue here. They had a helmet on as well, didn't they? Yeah, helmet off. Give me your head. Missed. It's a mistake there. There we go. Right, does anyone else still know where we are? Are we now still a little bit hidden? I think we're hidden. If I can actually crouch. If the leader comes past, we are laughing. So there's 3 of them here. Got to be a bit wary of who we take out first.
My focus is jammed.
Oh, I thought I was going to do a silent strike, but it didn't.
Run you through.
That wasn't really. They've blocked the focus as well. So that's a bit of an issue.
Who's down?
Nice headshot. Need the helmet off. I'm out of ammo, annoyingly. Let's get back in there, quick. Notch the arrow. There we go. Now, I think they obviously going to still know where we are. We are close to where the leader is, to be fair. I don't want the I can take the death grenade gun for a minute. Although, saying that, I can't hide, can I? Okay. The fact they can block your focus is quite interesting. There's prisoners here as well. That's the leader. That's who I want. From distance, it's going to be difficult because he does have a helmet on, I'm sure. If we can get a bit closer, silent strike would be a massive bonus on him. Right, who's this guy? Who's there? I don't know why I can't label him up sometimes. Right, we know where he is. If we can get a silent strike, we are laughing. No one else here. The rebel. There are some more coming behind us. That's the only thing to be careful of. There's a gunner. Leader is there. As I say, normally has a helmet. He has got a helmet. 2 shots, possibly.
I'm ready for you.
I'm risking it. 2 shots to the head. Missed him with the headshot there. Okay, I think we've got the helmet off. But annoyingly, he knows where we are. probably should have tried sneaking up a little bit better.
Let's see if whoever's in charge is around here.
He is in charge. We can see him. He's there.
Erend. Might be their command center.
Hoping that we can hide. We still know where we are. There we go. Helmet was off, so that made that a lot easier. Right, there is other people coming this way. Has he got a helmet on? Not sure. I think he did. Ah, forward, away from it that he couldn't get us there. Alright, I'm gonna have a slight issue. We've got to take these guys out. Let's refill that. Whoa! I don't know what hit me there, but something did. Not me for 6. If you can get a headshot, these guys are out pretty quickly. Being attacked from 2 sides, so I look at things. That's an issue. Where are you? There we go, headshot for that guy. Where's this other person? There. Wasn't the headshot I wanted, but did some damage to the leg. I want the headshot because I want to get the helmet off if you can. I'm going to stand still, that gives us a chance. And he's down as well. Right. Defensively, well, not too bad. I can get the outpost leader while we're here. That's his tags. Who is now throwing bombs? This guy. Again, headshot is definitely the one thing that's going to help us if we can. I need him to drop the shield, ideally. Go for the foot. The foot did more damage than I expected there, to be fair. I know we've still got the slow bow on. Need to get that shield to break down. That's the thing with this bow. Headshots aren't going to take the helmet off that quickly. Need the time to aim, that's the problem. Oh, missed. He's going to have his shield back up in a second as well. There we go, shield's up. His helmet's off now. There we go. Helmet is off. That helped massively. Well, it's a lot better once you got the helmet off. Right, let's head up. There's still people here. We're still going to be looked for. Let's see if they're anywhere near us. There's one there. I think most of the people we've now taken out. So let's take this guy out. We may be clear to a degree if we take this guy out. Has got a helmet on, but helmet's off, and he's down. So anyone else left? There probably is, but we can't see him for the minute. So let's see what this is. Examine the device.
That's me.
To all engineers and operatives, find the Nora that's been picking apart our facilities. And if anyone calls her savior or champion to my face again, I'm gonna punch him in the throat!
Sarah! We need you!
Hold on to your cogs, I'll be right there. I want her found, and I want her dead. And bring me her focus when you're done. Bet Silence would hate it if I got hold of all that data.
So there it is. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus.
So we've got the parchment.
A map. If I'm looking at this right, all roads leading into the jungle go through this village.
Okay. There's a few things to pick up here as well. We will need help. I can actually restock, I think. There we go. Can't use that yet because we haven't fully killed everyone, I don't think. That's why it's not allowing us to. So Silence doesn't sound like he's working actively with these guys, with the Sons of Prometheus, because obviously Silence would hate it if we got all that data. So there's still a little bit of separation there. What's the ornamentation?
Judging by the look of this place, it's important to the loyalists to Noct. But the rebels don't seem to like it much. Capturing this place is good strategy on the rebels' part. I think there's more to it than that. This village holds some special significance to the tribe. I think Regala was sending a message when she ordered her troops to take it. It sounds like trouble. I better see what's going on.
There is some fighting going on nearby, or outside by the looks of it. We stop. Before we go anywhere, let's make sure we've got enough of everything. Yeah, there's some fighting going on, whether it's Tanok trying to take back the camp, maybe. For us, that would be helpful if they are. Is there anything to pick up? I know there's obviously people killed would be ideal. There we go. Right. Obviously we need to find out what's happening. Kill the rebels. There's quite a lot of rebels out there by the looks of things. Well, if there's lots of rebels fighting, let's use height. Let's use what we're good at. We do have a 40% damage bonus from height. Just got to be sure of who I'm hitting, that's the only downside. I think I missed. Knowing who's good and who's not, that's the problem. This person here is bad, we know that, by the fact we've marked them up. I'm missing all my shots, it seems. They are moving quite quickly, so this is a lot more difficult. Let's try some acid. Not really help, does it? I think I may have to just get in there and fight melee-wise, because I can't seem to hit anyone from here. So we're now going to have to fight our way through. One down there. I think they're all good. I think they killed them all for us. We didn't actually do much fighting there. I missed a few shots from above. Most of the fighting was done by the actual Tanok. It's never a bad thing. Right, let's just pick everything up quickly. There's probably still more stuff to pick up around the camp from people we killed it earlier when we first entered, to be fair. Look at these. They're quite cool. Right, we do need to go and speak to these guys as we quick save before we do. Interesting these guys were taking back this area. Let's speak to them and see what's going on.
Isn't a champion killer. Come. Aloy, you came after all.
Good talk. You have impeccable timing.
First, you helped us ambush these scabs out in the wilds. Now you've helped us liberate our village. For that, we owe you our thanks. Fenrise is a sacred place to my clan. Here we train for the trials that make us into full-fledged soldiers. And here we are marked as such when the trials are won. It is where Hikaru himself became a soldier.
So taking this place was a show of strength by Regala.
That does explain why she aimed for it.
Thanks to you. We'll return it to its former glory and defend it from any rebels in the area.
Sounds like you can take care of things from here then. I'll get going.
I hope we meet again.
To be fair, they did a lot of the work on that final bit. Fenrise Rebel Camp done. We've got 16 skill points to spend. We really should spend them. Okay, is there anything to majorly pick up? There's a few supply caches over here we should probably have a look at. Haven't heard from Erend though, so I don't know what's going on there. I was expecting him to maybe contact us after we've done this one. Unless there's a rebel camp we haven't done, maybe. I'll have a look in a second. Okay, that's those collected. Anything else that's really major for us to pick up? If not, we are done. I think we did work sneaking in. I think that definitely worked in our favour.
They're sick with this heat.
There's always times when you doubt yourself when you're trying to infiltrate somewhere, but I think we actually did it really well there. Didn't get seen. Didn't, you know. I think worked to our advantage. Could have done better against the leader, but we got it in the end. Okay, so let's have a look at quests. We need to spend these 16 points, to be fair, as well. So, what have we got? Green Shine. Find a use for the key. So, the rebel camp's done. In terms of quests, I don't think there's any more now. There's no more rebel camps currently, but I don't know if we've missed one somewhere. That's the other thing. We haven't heard from Erends yet. Second verse is the next one to do, if that's where we're heading. Let's have a look at skills. So we have fully completed the skill tree of Warrior. I think let's do Hunter next. It's okay. So no, I don't think any skills are really going to make a difference to us now. So now it's more just clear the rest of them so they're fully done. We've kind of picked the ones we needed to use, and that's it. Skills aren't really that important anymore. So that is another skill tree done. We've got 1 point left, to be fair, and that's it. So Infiltrate is going to be the last thing we fully upgrade. Then it's between the Machine Master and Trapper. We've fully done Warrior, although we do need to upgrade the skills. That's why it's 27 of 31. So we need to spend 4 there again. But other than that, the other skills are all done. I don't know how much these cost to upgrade. 2. No, 3. Okay. So that's what we'll focus on. There's one more in the mountains, maybe. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Unknown Shelter. So I'm trying to remember what the actual distinction is. So it's the shelter plus a line, isn't it, I think? I know I can search specifically for certain things. Rather than scanning, that actually might be easier. What's that there? Ah, cool. You see it. Where do you see it? Well, it's got, I've completely misseen it. Or not misseen it? Not seen it. It's one we haven't been to, isn't it? I know that for sure. It's there. Unknown Rebel Camp. That's where we're heading. And we can get right next to it as well from there. We can actually go back to the Sky Camp first. So it's right near the Sky Clan. So we know where we're heading. So we can fast travel. The reason we'll probably head to Sky Clan is because I can use the stash there rather than find the one that's here. There we go. Did you think this is the last one then, Lisa? Or is this the last one then Erend will get involved, maybe?
Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?
We'll see what they've got while we're here. Coils. There were some interesting coils previously at different places. This one not so much. Resources. Don't need any of those. Loads of them. Let's see if there's any rarer materials. No, nothing that's going to help us.
My stock will
be here next time.
Open the stash, refill. Do we need to refill arrows, stash again, and that refills everything once more? I think that's all we kind of used, wasn't it? It was just the big long range arrows. So we can restock. Done. We've got a lot in our stash. So we are going to head up here to this unknown rebel camp. After this one. Okay, cool. So let's go and do this rebel camp. I can select it once we get a bit closer. It should then show up. There we go. Bleached rock. This is level 21, so we've missed this one because in theory this should have been done before Eastern Lie. So we're going to infiltrate the camp once again. Obviously we did really well at going slowly last time. Again, same tactic I think. The longer you can take without being seen, the easier these are. It can get quite hectic if you end up getting seen. Definitely got to use stealth to our advantage as much as possible. Right, there's a guy on the gate. Rebel soldier, what else have we got? Rebel soldier. Do you know what I forgot? In the previous camp I didn't release the prisoners. It said there were some prisoners there, but I didn't actually go back and see them after we took everyone else out. Right, no helmet. It's an easy shot. Right, so you got a helmet. Once you get an angle to see if they've got a helmet, it makes life a lot easier. No helmet. Stop scratching your head. Oh, I didn't kill him in one.
I've been spotted.
Ah, I may have messed up already. No, he's down. I may have got away with it. We'll find out in a second.
The Outlander's been here. Looks like we have a man down.
Right, they've got helmets on, so I'm going to hold off a second. So they're going to be harder to kill with helmets. They don't know where we are, so that's to our advantage. There's another champion over there. Another joining here. That's a sharpshooter. I don't think any of them know where we are, so let's use that to our advantage and let them just calm down a bit. There's no point rushing into these.
They've escaped. We'll have to get our revenge next time. Get a grip, would you?
Okay, they're still looking over that side. There's still one guy looking here. If he comes near me, silent strike's the ideal one. If not, we'll head in. Can't see anyone else in a minute. There is actually a high point we can get up over there. Right, they're all disappearing back in by the looks of things now. There we go. Didn't see the leader in the little scan we were doing to see where people were. Definitely infiltrated though. What we got? Rebel sharpshooter. Who's this guy? That's another sharpshooter. Looking for the leader. There's people further in the camp, so it could be. He's going to be over there somewhere, isn't he? Soldier there. Again, if we can take it nice and slow, we'll do so. Right, they're below us. Is he coming up the steps? No. Right. Thought he was about to come upstairs. The leader is there. I think he's got a helmet on. What leaders generally do. Yeah. Can we do it in 2 quick shots?
The Outlander's back.
We've been seen anyway, so let's try and do this. 2 quick shots to the head if we can. Start him down, hit the shield. Didn't take him out. I missed the headshots that we needed to kill him in one. That's frustrating. I thought we had it there, but couldn't get the headshots I needed. Did that time though. The leader is down. Oh no, that's the rebel champion. I thought that was the leader. It's not. It's the champion. Right, who we got? We have kind of been seen by that, so that was a mistake on my part. Need your head. You haven't got a helmet on. Can't stand still too much because we are going to get shot at.
Looks like some sort of dig site. I'll find whoever's in charge. I can figure out what these guys are up to.
Oh, missed. There we go, they're down. What have we got? We're being fired at from everywhere. Just trying to see where they are, that's the question. Mount shards. Right, over there. Helmets on, but if we knock the helmets off. One down. Moving targets are a lot more difficult to hit. I like it when they stand still. It's a bit easier to hit them. Stop moving. Missed. Try to aim ahead of where she was going to go. Very quick to move, these guys, aren't they? I took a hit. Right, let's restock arrows. We're in a good position, so there's no reason to try and rush in at this point. I think we're in a stronger position than they are in terms of trying to get to me. We've got to use that to our advantage. Oh, I missed. Why'd you move at the wrong time there? Right, headshot there. We have lifts leveled up as well. Missed. Nice shot there. Right, we're okay. As I say, we have the advantage of height. There's a couple of bits to kind of dodge and hide behind, so that helps us massively stay out of getting hit too often. Right, there's still two people. We still haven't seen the. I don't think I've found the camp leader still. So that's something I've got to think about. That was a nice shot. Right, still one over here to deal with. Just kind of duck down now. There we go. I think I'll go in the neck rather than the head there, so it wasn't a kill. She's now hidden away a little bit. Not quite out. Come on, show yourself. She's down. Right. There's obviously still people looking for us, so we've got to be aware of where they are. Don't want to get caught by surprise if we can avoid it. Sure, the prisoners figure out themselves after you left. They might not be so fond of Aloy. There is that. I just didn't think about going back for them. I probably should have done. Right, I'm trying to see. We're obviously still wanted. We can still see they're searching. I just can't see where they are. Let me try and find these other people. I can hear voices. Right, one there. I've seen one. There's another soldier there. Soldier. And there's one down here as well now.
I'm coming for ya.
Okay, let's deal with these guys. We do need to loot the champion we took out. Where's this person? They're underneath us, that's the annoying thing. I need to get an angle where they can be seen. Is that one in? Yeah, you're in.
Gonna make you regret
Is that, I think I've got the helmet off. Bit low, that shot. Yeah, taking a few arrows, some of these, just because if you miss one shot, it just takes forever then to get your aim back sometimes. There we go, that one's down. There's still one below us. I don't want to lose my height advantage at this point. Need her to kind of come out. Or we get a different angle. Which I think we've done. There we go. Okay. We still haven't found the leader. Is anyone coming in towards us now? Is that everyone for the minute? I think that's everyone for the minute. So, we need to go and loot the body that over here that we took out. And then go from there. I think we are definitely getting better at infiltrating these camps.
Ancient key. Wonder what it opens.
That's not good. I've lost my height advantage as well now. Helmet off though. Stand up. Stand up. I kind of gave him my height advantage, thinking I was fine. That was a mistake.
Welcome back.
Come here. There we go. Well, we're still looking for the leader. We haven't found them yet. There's a few things in here to pick up.
So the rebels have been digging up old world scrap. What?
Okay. So, what we'll do... There's also a data point here, so we'll have a quick look at that. I think we're safe in terms of where we are and where they all are. Standing orders. This is a data point, and this is from the log of Sergeant Devonish. Just had to tell the civs that troops made contact with the enemy at the northern perimeter. Rumours so quiet I could hear the piss running down their pants. We're supposed to keep supplying all units, but my budget at Ops says they ripped through San Fran Bay like the whole goddamn flotilla was made out of cardboard. If fight line breaks, we'll have to fall back and lock the power cell reserves. Not giving these damn bots more power to feed on. Locking the power cell reserves. There's actually a door down there.
This all looks locked. Maybe this key I found will open it.
We have a key. Right, so we know there's people, they're underground it seems. Is there anyone else looking for us in this area? I don't think there is. We're safe for a minute. So, let's go and focus on all the bodies. And then we're going to try and head into that area where they are. Okay. Not that I think we need to pick much up, to be honest. But it's worth it. You never know when you're going to need something. It's going to be something we've not picked up for ages. It'll be like, oh, should have looted everyone I saw. Okay. How do we get down to this area where we know they are? That's the question. Right, they are still searching for us. We know they're underground. We've just got to find a way to get in. So it must be down here then, I think. We can actually hit these. If we use normal arrows rather than our big ones. And then you can pick these up. Chill water. We've got a full pouch, so I don't actually need to do many of these. And there's 500 odd in our stash. This is what happens when you collect everything you come across. We don't need to worry about those then. I didn't know how many we had, to be honest.
A bunker. Is this what they were trying to get to?
Okay, that's the bunker. We do have a key.
Should be able to open this door now.
I think the people... We got the bunker key from the champion, the leader's in this bunker. So he's not on his own, there's also 2 other people with him. So this, if we go in all guns blazing, this could become quite difficult.
Let's see what these rebels are so intent on protecting.
So obviously, if we can be a bit quiet about entering here.
That she'll be back, because she will.
Yeah. They're in here as well. I'm not going to rush in. So I think that'll be bad for us. Okay. I'd rather they weren't looking in our direction, to be fair. So as we go through this door, we're going to get seen. Right, we'll kill the camp leader. So there's 3 people here we've got to try and take out. I'd like to do it silently if possible, or where possible. Might not happen. Let's see.
It's that Outlander. Has to be.
I need you to come over here.
Where is she then?
One of these 3 needs to come towards me. Of course they're looking for me.
Never mind.
Orders say we check everything, so we check.
Come over here then. I can't even get to his back because of the way he's standing. If he turns around, I may be able to sneak up towards him.
I guess we scared them off.
Thought we'd get a fight.
Well, if he doesn't move, it's going to be difficult to get to him. Rocks. Do you know what? I always forget rocks. I always forget rocks.
What's that now?
Always forget rocks. Thank you for that, Lisa. I've got the lady. I want the other guy, but okay. The lady's coming up. Right, one down. And we've been seen.
Danger!
But yeah, the rocks, I don't know why, but I always forget about rocks. Right, so we've got 2 to deal with. This is going to get hard, I can see it already. The damage they do is incredible. We need to keep distance from them, I think. Distance definitely works more in our favour than theirs. Didn't see him coming from behind there. Right, one has lost his shield. Like to get his helmet off if we can, because that'll be an easy kill if we can get his helmet off. Shield's back up.
Still in this fight.
Okay, what else have we got? Acid. Nearly got full acid on him. Right, full acid, that will really hurt. You can see his health's dropping quite dramatically there. So acid was definitely a good thing to use. We are out of acid now. I need to make more. But yeah, acid's definitely working. I think one of them's down. I think it is just one to go now. Where's he coming? Is he fully acid? No, it's not quite. Where is he? He's dying because of the acid. There we go. He is down and out. Acid works perfectly. We are acid being affected by acid ourselves, which isn't helpful. But acid was definitely the way forward. We just need the acid to wear off, which we'll do in a second. There's a few things to pick up, so while we're waiting for it to wear off, we'll pick the few boxes up. But yeah, rocks. I never remember to use rocks. I don't know what it is, but I always forget to use them. Right, acid is gone. The acid on humans. So it's one of those simple things that we should think about, and we never do. Because obviously anything that corrodes is going to be dangerous to people. Right, that is everything picked up for the minute. Let's go here and have a look at the device. Thank you for the like over the words, much appreciated.
To all engineers and operatives, return immediately to First Forge. Clearly none of you are competent enough to deal with that blasted Nora. So we'll continue to work where she can't get to us. And in the unlikely event that she does, I'll have the pleasure of dealing with her personally. I wish you luck, Savior of Meridian.
Looks like we're going for Asera.
If I can find it, I can put an end to the Sons of Prometheus.
Right, we have.
Let's see what else is in here.
Let's have a look at all the other stuff. So we've got schematics.
These scrolls, they're filled with weapon schematics. Different versions of the same thing. None of them complete.
Interesting.
I've been experimenting with old world power cells. There's a whole stockpile of them in here.
So they're trying to make new weapons.
Prometheus were trying to build weapons based on ancient technology. They must have helped Silence make the one that killed that Zenith.
Ah.
It uses these power cells. But it doesn't look like they figured it out yet.
So they're trying to build a weapon using the old power cells.
The explosion would start a chain reaction and take the bunker with it. No bunker, no power cells, no new weapons.
See the thinking? She wants to override the power, overload the power cell, creating a chain reaction, blowing up the bunker. Can't experiment on weapons from here anymore.
I'll only have a few seconds to get out of here before this blows.
We need to run.
Time to run.
Time to run. It automatically, I was ready to run, but I was always facing a different direction. But we got out. And now the next one has popped up as a quest. So if we go to quest now, and we go to Rebel Camps, the first forge is above the level that the main quest story is, but as Lisa had explained, story-wise, it makes sense to do it first. So we're going to activate it and find out. We're going to speak to Erend. Erend is in the base. We've already spoke to him. I thought this would have done it already, but obviously not. We've got to go back to Erend and speak to him. Where there is a campfire here, so we can travel. But yeah, I need to remember, whenever we take on humans, acid bombs work perfectly. So, as I say, there is a campfire here. Once we get to it, we can then head back to base, go and speak to Erend again, and then it should give us wherever we're going for the forge.
Okay, I need to find Asera's hideout. First forge. Maybe Erend can help me figure out where she would set up camp.
There we go. So I wonder if he's been and done what he was going to do, and then maybe he can set us on the right kind of direction, maybe. So, let's head back to base, speak to Erend, and see what he has to say about the whole situation. And this may be the Sons of Prometheus finished after this. Maybe. Let's go. Okay, so Erend is over here in his usual place.
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
Let's talk to Erend.
Well, you were gone for a while. Welcome back.
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus.
So I was obviously missing something about this.
It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? Alright, that's it then. I know where that is.
Really?
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him. He tried to crush his focus, but there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant till now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera is the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. And I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
Right, so he's going to meet us there. Good morning, Kigs. How are you? It's a PlayStation exclusive. So I don't know if it's on PC or not. Is it on PC? I'm just checking now, to be fair, because I don't know if it is. No. It's not launching on PC. Because it's a Sony exclusive, a PlayStation exclusive, there isn't any set date when it's coming to PC. So unless you've got a PlayStation 4 or 5, unfortunately, you can't play it as it's exclusive to Sony.
Sarah's base. I'll let you know when I'm close by.
I'm sending him now. I won't let you down.
I know.
Sorry about that, Kicks, but yeah, unfortunately, that isn't coming to PC anytime soon from what I just quickly checked. Right, let's head out. We know we're going. We're going to go to this First Forge place. We'll have a look on the map in a sec, see where it is. Erend, we're going to speak to him when we're nearby. I think he's going to be coming with us. We haven't really done anything much with Erend, other than at the start of the game. So it'd be quite nice to talk to and be with Erend for a little bit. Erend and Aloy finally get a mission. Exactly. Yeah, no worries, Kicks. No worries at all. Yeah, it's not nice to have them together and actually doing something together. Obviously, they did in the first game, but they've kind of been a bit apart in this one. I know, obviously, Erends had a lot to catch up on in terms of what he needs to learn, but at the same time, it has seemed. So I'm just seeing what that is. Oh, return the servo drone. It seemed a bit lost in a way. So, first forge is here. That's where we've got to get to. Our closest point is here. Kind of want this camp while we're passing. Would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's go to this campfire. We'll try and head up the hill, grab this camp, and then we might be able to just glide down anyway. Thought they had more to do in the first game. He's a bit more just about. He is, isn't he? And that's what I was thinking as well. He hasn't really left the base since we gave him a focus. Yes, he's had stuff to learn and catch up on, but he's kind of been a bit away, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, so let's go and try and grab the shelter while we're here. I was hoping... Oh, we can climb. Cool. Yeah, like you say, he's just been sat at base, which is a shame. He's a really good character. He really fits well with Aloy. He kind of understands her quite well. So it's a bit shame he's been missing, but now we finally get to go with him. But it's the same as Ikaro, to be fair. We recruited him and then didn't really see him for a while because he was up just at base, wasn't he? I still got to go higher. I think I do, don't I? Right, where's our climb points? While we're it makes sense while we're here to try and grab whatever we can nearby, which will be the only thing really is this shelter. And then it's done. I still haven't looked at trophies. I don't know if there is something for visiting every location as there was in Assassin's Creed Origins or anything like that. There might not be, but I kind of feel opening up as much as possible does help you, especially with the odd quest that takes you to random places. The more areas you've got where you can travel, the better. This makes life a little bit easier. Okay, up we go. So this is the little bit we're just trying to unlock. So that's another one done. We've still got, when we looked at the main stats at the end of Monday morning stream, we've still got 2 collectibles we know nothing about. So there's obviously still something we are missing in that regard. So arrows are all done. I'll keep with the long shot arrows for the minute. Let's just restock everything. I don't believe we've picked anything up that can be upgraded. I don't think we finished upgrades or anything at this point. Let's have a quick check. No. So no upgrades that can be done. Campfire though is here, and we know where we're heading. It's another campfire. There's where we're going to meet Erend. We can have a look over there. I need to take this marker off now because we're here. So we are heading that way. We're high enough. We should be able to, I would have said, glide down to a degree. It's a big waterfall, isn't it? There. Okay, is he on? This is the thing. Is it on top of a hill, or is it on? It's on top of a hill. So in some ways, we want to stay high, but not too high. I think that path there would be ideal. Let's have a look on the map. There's a path leading up, so that path is where we kind of want to get to. There's a charger site down there. Don't worry too much about that. Okay. Up the hill and round the corner. We are nearly there, actually. I think we're getting to the point of hopefully by the end of this stream we'll have finished everything we need to do up to level 30, like we said. And it may mean tomorrow morning Gemini. I think that's why. I don't know if we may have time to start today. It just depends how long the other things take. But I think we are on course to be back with Gemini by the end of the week at least. And it'd be nice to go back to main quest again. It's been a while as we're trying to catch up on a few things.
Prometheus are around here somewhere.
Okay.
Better call Erend.
I want to save it, but it won't let me. It'll do call Erend only. So let's call Erend and see what happens.
Hey, Erend. I'm close to Asera's base. Think you can join me?
On my way.
It'd be nice, like we've said, it'd be nice to have Erend back with us.
So, ready to take down some very nasty Asera?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
I think their relationships is interesting. The way they fit each other is quite nice. They work well.
We'll never get even noticed.
Their armor. It's almost the same as theirs.
Yeah? Yeah.
There's a plan in place.
Hey guys, keep up the good work.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who caught the Nora Asera's been looking for, that's who.
Yeah, we don't know you.
Huh.
That works just as well. We're in. We're in.
That went well.
We should do it more often.
Come on.
Okay, we're inside. I feel like it went well, to be fair.
We need to find Asera and shut this place down.
It won't be easy to avoid her people in here. But I got my hammer ready.
He's got his hammer ready.
And follow my lead.
You got it.
Okay. We want to be discreet as much as possible with the sounds of it. Follow the tracks. It was a very good plan, wasn't it? It worked. They still got in.
I see them.
Right, we've got to clear the base and find Asera. So there's a sniper there. Please, Erend, don't go and get seen just yet. Okay, we've got 4 soldiers so far that we can see. The sharpshooter over there is probably the sniper. Sorry, is the one we want to really deal with first. As long as he doesn't have a helmet on, it's nice and simple. And there's obviously 3 over there. Does he have a helmet? I can't see him. Don't think he does. Did have a helmet on. So it wasn't as good as I wanted. Missed the second shot as well for the head. Not ideal. He is nearly down, to be fair. I don't think he set an alarm off. Where is he?
Fighting time.
Fighting time now. Erend's happy. He had a helmet on. I didn't realise when I took the shot. One down there.
Oh, that was messy.
Well, that was messy. I love the reaction from Erend. That was messy. Got to make sure I overdraw the bow, otherwise you don't always get an accurate shot. That's the thing. Whoa! Someone's throwing bombs.
They picked the wrong fight.
So, not as discreet as I'd liked, but we're in. Out of ammo.
I'll end this.
I think we'll find I'll end it first.
Even for you.
Okay. Full on attack. We've got to clear the base. Acid bombs, thank you. Don't know who gave us the acid bombs. I think Erend might have done, to be fair. Okay. Enemies coming in towards us. You get the helmet on. Helmets are really frustrating.
I'll shoot her through. You're not as...
That helmet.
Anyway.
Right, we've got to watch out. There's someone big coming towards us now. There's also someone there, though.
Let's get into this.
Come on, Erend. Listen, fight him.
Live long, kill your enemy.
Erend can keep that person busy. I might be able to get his helmet off. Helmet's off. No, it's not. Not quite. But Erend's 2 on 1. 2 on 1. They've not really been able to get round us. That's quite worked really well. Very good teamwork by Erend there.
I'll split her skull.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. It's not beer, but it'll do.
Couldn't get an arrow away in time there.
What else can you take up?
you again?
Big hit by Erend there. He definitely packs a punch, doesn't he? What a hit. Erend packs a big punch. Right, we're being shot at. I don't know who exploded those, but I'll quickly pick them up. Although we have 300 in our stash, so maybe we don't need to worry about picking those up as much. Okay. Where are the next enemies? They're all forming up now. Don't know if that's got any underneath. We hit one.
Oh, they weren't expecting that.
See, a headshot with this bow doesn't kill in one.
You're on a roll.
That's the thing with this bow. It's, a headshot isn't a one-shot kill. Whoa!
No.
Died. I don't know how it died, but something blew up and behind us and killed us. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. Obviously, we went wrong somewhere there.
We need to find a
Just when I thought we was doing alright with taking people out, and something blew up behind us.
People in here. But I got my hammer ready.
Just stay low for now and follow my lead.
Okay.
You got
I thought we were safe. Obviously not. We don't get killed very often. When you do it, sometimes it's a major surprise. Right. This guy doesn't have a helmet on. We learned that lesson the hard way last time.
I see them.
We've got all these people to take out. I will do want the sniper out ideally, because obviously they are going to be a pain in the butt otherwise.
You look like you have something to say.
Right, what do we got? I don't know if he did have a helmet. Maybe it was a pad shot by me previously. Let's have a look. It's a helmet. Hasn't got one now. I did miss the second shot last time, which I've done again. Missed that one as well. Missed.
Here we go.
Okay, now we're under attack again. I'm going to be a bit careful what we're standing near this time, I think. Because obviously something blew up near us, and that was it. Not quite a full headshot there. That's the thing, if you don't fully draw this bow back, you miss. That's the problem. Right, they're down. Someone's throwing bombs at us from somewhere. I think they're from down there. Right, nice headshot there, took them out. I think they were the ones doing bombs. I think Erend's returning kind there. Right, there is someone down here. I don't really need to get close to them to actually do anything. Right, we're going to be a bit more wary of what's around us. He died in here as well, pretty tough fight. Yeah, it was more that I didn't know what killed us. Something blew up, I think. So we're going to be a bit more aware of what's near us, I think, just in case. That's the helmet gone.
Someone dropped their helmet.
Someone dropped their helmet.
Here we go.
Yeah, I knew there was someone coming in. Erend does pack a punch. I'm really impressed with how well Erend fights.
Okay.
Right, he's down. Big guy, still here. I need to change arrows. I'm on the slow arrows for distance still. Back to those. His shield's gone. Is he down? He is down. Okay. This was roughly where we were near when we got blown up earlier, so I'm going to be a bit wary of what we're near. I don't want to take that risk again. A few of them have cannons, so that's probably what caught us out last time, was the cannons, wasn't it? Okay, I don't think we killed anyone. Right, there's a few more now coming in. There's some people over this way as well. Missed him. That's a poor shot. Missed again. That is a really poor shot. Where's he gone? He's hidden away. Okay, where are these? They're all down here, so we've got to be wary. I think that's the guy with the cannon over there. See if I can deal with him. Because obviously last time, there was a cannon I think that killed us, by the sounds of it. I have got power shots active, or I can activate when we're ready. He's down. Okay.
Take this and take him down.
What are you throwing us? Acid bombs.
Halfway, you think?
Right, nice headshot.
Softwells are in for it now.
Another headshot. Okay. Think we're okay for the minute. Who else are we looking at enemy wise? Right, one over there. We have taken a few shots at him before and missed. If we get him from here, I don't want to get too close. See, we are better at long range. He's firing bombs, I think. Right. Are you coming down? I think they're going to come along across this bridgeway. No, they're going down this way. I'll take that. Helmet off. He's down. This guy needs his head. Missed. Got some armor there instead. Send him backwards. Decided to roll out of the way. He is nearly down, to be fair. I'd have liked a nice clean headshot personally, but he's down. Right. For the minute, we're good. We're just ranked up again, level 45. For the minute, we are clear. Not going to make the same mistake and get caught unawares though, that's the thing. Right, let's top up arrows before we go much further. Okay. It's definitely slow and methodical, I think, is the best option for this. I've already been caught unawares once. I don't want it to be caught unawares again if we can help it. Okay. People coming in.
Eyes off! There! Hey, just here.
Go! Go!
Bottoms up! I'm coming for you next!
Want his helmet off if I can. One shot didn't take the helmet off, like it normally does. That's two shots and not off. Erend, big hit by Erend there though. This guy's now made himself stronger, that's the thing we'll be wary of. He just smashed all the rocks as well. Erend getting in there though. He packs a punch, that guy. Can't really risk a hit. To be fair, Erend's doing really well against him.
Oh no!
Oh.
Aloy, over here.
Right. He's down. We're being peppered with arrows. We need to get Erend up. Revive Erend.
Good job I stashed some berries, huh? Aloy, for you! Hey, watch this!
Right, we're getting peppered here completely. Right, where are these guys? There we go.
Let's take them out.
Where's she gone? Everyone's attacking on one side and we're attacking on another. I think that works really well. Right, there is still someone there as well. Sit down. Yeah, the fact that Erend attacks from one direction, you attack from another, it does work really well between the two of us. Right, let's refill arrows again. I don't want to run the risk of running out. That's the problem. Now we've got acid bombs. We need to remember to use those if we get a chance. Okay. Definitely sticking with a slow and steady approach. Okay. Anyone around? I think we're clear for a second. How long for though? Right, there's one guy up there. There's another sniper. There's another guy with a shield over there, a rebel champion, so I've got to be wary of him. Right, can we take the sniper out in one? Don't have to got a helmet on. They haven't got a helmet on. Why would you be a sniper without a helmet? Helmet's the biggest source of protection here. I don't know why they'd not wear one. Let's go and grab the health of people. We have already refilled their berries from what we had stocked. Just want to make sure we've got plenty. I've got potions if need be. Right. The champion is the next one I think we'll have to deal with. He's over there. Anyone else with him? No. The champion is next. I'd like to keep distance for a minute if we can from him. Helmet off would be the bonus. I don't know if I've got it. Show your head. Need him to show his head. I want to see if I've got the helmet off. I don't know if I did. I think I may have done actually. Jump the bomb. There you go. Champion's out. Base is cleared. He was the last one. So we've got to find Asera now.
I think I saw some doors in the back.
So we've got to search the back of the base for Asera and open the gate. Yeah, I must have got the helmet off the first shot, and that's obviously made the second one a little bit easier there. Question is, what happens once we open that door? Is it going to be a fight, or is it going to be something else? So, arrows again, make sure we're stocked up. I've got acid bombs at the ready just in case. We're going to go for short range. So nice helmets and armor. Yes, they do. You know, you hit a. If you're using the right arrow as well. I've noticed the normal hunter arrows and advanced hunter arrows. If you hit a helmet, it takes 2 hits sometimes to get them off, often 1. But the big, you know, the distance bow, 1 shot, helmet off, 2nd shot, headshot, lovely. But even if you hit normal parts of armor, you see that fall off as well. And you don't see that in a lot of games, do you? It does mean something to aim for certain body parts. You hit them in the leg as well. You see them go down onto the leg. I think that's really cool. And it's definitely not just for looks, is it? It's just that way of making it more immersive. Right, Erend's not waiting for us. He's decided to run in.
What was that? Be careful, Aloy. Sarah really likes her booby traps.
Oh, now you're warning us.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the Karja a long time ago.
Okay.
It's a shame I'll have to kill you.
Enough games, Asera.
I can't see any traps at the minute.
See you soon.
See you
I think
soon.
she's trying to hurt my feelings.
Let's find her.
He warned us there were traps. I'm just checking before we head too close. So far we're okay. First, last thing I want to do is go over a tripwire or something. Okay, what's that? Blaze container. She's going to hit that the minute we try and go across that bridge, isn't she?
I don't think so.
There we go.
We have to find a way through.
Of course she took out the bridge. There she is. That's Asera. Right, we've got to find a way over.
There's a draft here. It's got to be another path.
Okay.
There's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
So you're going to break it for us? Go on, Erend. Look at that.
I can be handy once in a while.
You can be extremely handy. Thank you very much, Erend. Saves us the swim.
You okay?
I will be. When we
Right.
catch Asera.
So, she's obviously ready to play games. We've got to be a bit careful about where we are and what we're doing at the time. There are traps there as well.
You know she's leading us into another trap.
Of course she's leading us into another trap. Ah! Okay. Obviously, didn't want to fall down there. Can't climb out of here by the looks of it. I missed the jump, I think. There is a way back up this way. So I assumed we'd have to swim originally. And then Erend did his thing and open it up for us. So there should be a way out of here. But yeah, you can't climb any of the sides by the looks of things. So we need to make sure we get that jump right. Back this way. Hopefully Erend has stayed up and hasn't pulled it in as well. She's obviously peppering with arrows, we've got to be a bit careful there. Yeah. No, I don't know where Erend is actually now.
Now what are we supposed to do?
Tree trunk. I love the pushing over trees. I think it's a really good thing to be able to do.
Should have thought of it.
Although, yeah, Erend should have pushed it over, really. Right, we're going to be a bit wary about these traps. We know there's 2 here. We should be able to dismantle them, hopefully. I don't want to set them off. Right, can we dismantle? Yes. There we go. Tripwire's dealt with. To be fair, they were quite obvious what it was. Thinking traps are going to be a bit more difficult to see, but not so much. Teamwork is definitely teamwork. They are good together, aren't they? If only Aloy had more time, rather than having to always have a focus on something. Okay. There's a stash here. That tells me there's about to be a big fight. The fact your stash
Machine pens.
is here, a workbench is here. We're about to have a big fight, aren't we? So let's restock everything. Take the chance. Well, I don't think we've got any upgrades we can do. But yeah, there's a reason there's a stash there and a workbench, isn't there? You can tell something big is about to happen. While we're here then, let's quickly just finish off some of our skills. We've got the 10 points to spend. So we'll finish off the infiltrator ones, so as many as we can. One there. So that's the infiltrator, survivor, hunter, and warrior fully done. Let's do what we've got left. Machine trapper. As I say, most of these skills don't affect us anymore. Right, we are ready. Whatever is going to be about to face, we are ready, I think. I hope. Let's see what happens when we go through the gap. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. What happened there? Okay, that's an issue. So we got to the gap where it's telling us to go to, and now I can't do anything. It's telling me to go back in, but I can't. Something's kind of gone wrong, I think. Maybe because we lost... Oh, there we go. Erend's with us now. We'd obviously lost Erend, so we needed him to catch up. There we go. No, it's fine. It was just the fact we lost Erend. I think when we fell in the water, we kind of messed up where Erend was, and because of that, caused a bit of a delay. But it's okay. What is that?
Here we go.
Rebel... Oh! Didn't take long to get badly hurt, did it? Well, I've got Rebel Claw Striders to deal with. And she's firing bombs at us at the same time. So can't stand still too much. Right, need these down, ideally first, I think. And then we'll deal with her afterwards. I'm going to run out of berries very quickly, I think. Whoa. Another hit. Right, what I need to do, I think, power shot. Can we activate power shot? Got the wrong arrows, really, to be fair, though, for this. Oh, that was a big hit.
Down it goes.
Little help. I'll help you in a second. I'm trying to survive myself at this point. I'm out of berries already. I need the time to refill berries. There we go.
Yeah, it's alright, I got this.
You got back up, did you? Good. Right, let's get the machine down, and then we just gotta worry about her.
Showed that piece of junk.
We did. Machine is down. Okay. We're good for arrows. Let's restock berries so I don't have to worry about it mid-fight. Where is she? There's tripwires there. She's up there. It's that attack of hers that's a pain. Where is she now? There's a tripwire going up to her. So that's obviously something to watch out for if we try and get close. Nice headshot there. Took a lot of health down in one there. Can we get another one? She's nearly down. Oh, big impact by her bombs there. We get another headshot, this is over. Can't quite get that headshot to hit. That was an armor though. Come on, I'm trying not to keep dodging, that's the problem. Erend can't quite get to her either. That's a leg. So nearly down. There we go, Erend's done it. Has he taken her out? I think he has. Erend did the final hit. Perfect from Erend there. Oh, our first legendary bow, I believe. We need to have a look at that. First legendary bow.
Sure, fill up like hand.
Let's just quickly dismantle the trap while we're here, just because it's going to give us something material-wise. There we go. That's good. Right, what do we got here? I know we need to speak to Erend. There is also something here as well. This is a data point, a letter to the dead. Let's have a look at the letter. So the assortment of glyphs and grease-stained sketches, an entry has been bookmarked. I wonder what you'd say now, Father. A Tanakh army at my disposal, machines answering my every command. The cards are powerless to prevent their impending demise at my hand. I became a tinker despite you. When Duval held me back, my talents grew despite his petty jealousies. It's a bit difficult to say. And whatever agenda this silence may have, because by the Forge there has to be one, I will exact revenge against the Karja regardless. I've surpassed every man that has ever gotten in my way, and in each of them I've seen your face, Father. So when Meridian burns, it won't be to avenge you, it'll be to purge you with fire like the rest of my enemies. There was a lot of hatred there, then wasn't there? A lot of hatred. Okay. I know we need to speak to Erend to get his view on what went down. Before we do that, have a look at this new bow. It's our first legendary weapon. It is the Sun's Scourge. It is a hunter bow. And it looks interesting. Powerful mid-range bow is crafted by the Tanakh Rebel for one purpose. Wreak destruction on the Karja Sundom. So it does fire, ice, and acid. And it's an instant brittle chance, is interesting. Obviously, we need to use that. I don't know what we're going to put it instead of. Maybe we get rid of, just take out the Firestorm bow for the time being. Because we have got electricity by the hunter bow there. So we may take out the Firestorm warrior bow for the time being, as that's the same thing, but more of a mid-range bow. And we don't really end up using the fire bow that much. Yeah, that might be something to do. So let's swap that in. I'm just impressed with our first legendary. And we did also gain coils. Good morning. Oh, how are you? The coil that interested me, we've got the instant corroding chance, obviously, is the plasma and shock. Just we need to find a bow that uses it for. This has got 3 coil spaces. So if we edit coils, go to the first one. I don't know if we can upgrade it yet either. We'll find that out at a workbench. So instant corroding chance, I think we'll use. It's a legendary coil. We haven't had a chance to use it. Obviously, it will work well with this. So that's not bad. On top of that, what do we got? Agility damage, no. Purge water and frost. We haven't got purge water in the bow. So the double there makes no sense. We have got acids can go up by 9. Or we could increase the fire by 12%. Stealth damage is good. Critical hit chance might be a shout for the time being. And then, yeah, I think maybe for the last slot, we go for the acid. Or draw speed, actually. That's already in use. I've just taken off something. That was a mistake. I know what I've just taken off as well. Let's put the acid on. Draw speed, I've taken off our legendary hunter bow. Yeah. I took the draw speed off this one. So where's draw speed again? Overdraw damage. Quite have lost where it was. There it is, draw speed. Okay, so first legendary weapon is now equipped. Obviously we need to look see if we can upgrade. Let's go and speak to Erend first. Finish off where we are. Let's see his side of what happened here. And then we'll have a look what the plan is next. Life's not too bad, thank you, El. Life's not too bad. The major specialist appointment yesterday went okay, bit blindsided in some of what he said, but other than that, we're good. How are you feeling now? Right, Erend, let's see what he says.
You okay?
Red raids, and my sister's death, Asera's little army. That feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope it's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good. I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
I'm glad I could help. For once, I guess. Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Asera didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later, then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
Erend seems a little bit lost, doesn't he? There's something quite... there's something a bit going on with him. Trophy achieved, defeated Asera. Still a bit muddled in your head. Getting better every day. Well, at least you're getting better. At least you can see there is a forward movement in that regard. But yeah, Erend seems... I don't know, there's something not quite right still with him by the sounds of it. So where are we now? We are here. We can fast travel. We've got the fast travel packs we made. In terms of quests now, we have done I think that's maybe all of the rebel camps done now. First forge, I think we have. Obviously we've got the rebel outposts, they're smaller, so not too big a deal. The plan is, obviously, still to do... We've got 3 more side quests before we do Gemini. We are so close to going back to Gemini and doing main story. So, let's get these done. The second verse only has 1 thing left to do in it. We've done most of that already. If we show on map, it's all over here. But we have got places nearby. So, we can actually head nearby. We can also check if we've got any upgrades to our new bow at the same time as being there. So let's fast travel from here. I think we do need to head back to base and speak to Erend about what happened at some point as well. He just doesn't seem... I don't know, he didn't seem himself. I'm glad the bug didn't stop, to be fair. I was concerned that bug we had, because we lost Erend for a minute, was going to stop us from doing that. But luckily, it was just because we lost him, it seems. And once he caught back up, it was all good. Self-coughing congestive fits. Yeah, so that's not nice. But at least it's gone down to only once a day. That's better than what it was, isn't it? You agree Erend seems a bit off still. He does. There's still something more going on with him, isn't there? We'll head back and see him soon. So, our new legendary bow. We can't do any upgrades. Let's see what it needs. Dreadwing Primary Nerve ×2 and Apex Elemental Claw Strider Hearts. Wow, they need big things to upgrade, don't they? We'll put it on. We have it ready to go. That's a first weapon that is legendary. I don't know. It always fills you with a nice sense of joy when you achieve these things for the first time. Okay, restock everything. Make sure we've got everything. I could have used acid as well, to be fair, during that big fight. Our restock. Our stash is here, so we can restock everything now. And then we head on to this one. We've got about an hour left of the stream, so let's try and see if we can get these done. So that means tomorrow morning, we could be starting Gemini tomorrow morning. I'm hoping, if we can get to that point. What ideal. Nice to get revenge, I guess, but you still miss his sister. Yeah, there's that underlying thing. I'm sure if we went back to base, there'd probably be a conversation. Sometimes revenge doesn't bring anyone back, does it? It may make you feel better, but it doesn't actually bring someone back. Maybe that's kind of hit him after he dealt with Asera, maybe. Don't buy Tiny Tina's Wonderland. It's not that great, really. Legendary weapons are hard to get. They do seem like quite hard to get, other than in the arena, obviously, although you've got to spend quite a bit of time there, by the looks of things. What we got? Rebel soldiers here. Or one rebel soldier, anyway. What's he fighting? He is fighting some bristlebacks. There's quite a few rebels here. I probably didn't need to take them on, to be fair, but let's, we're here, they're there, let's deal with them quickly. Right, one down. They're going to focus on us a little bit more now, aren't they? I don't know if there's anything gear-wise we need for upgrades from the bristlebacks. There might be, to be fair. That's his foot. I didn't mean to do the foot. Didn't draw back enough. You've got to make sure with this bow you fully draw, otherwise you're not as accurate. Okay, maybe joining in this was a bad idea, but clear it out. Don't want to kind of distract from where we're trying to head towards, really. But they're rebels. I feel like every time you see rebels, you should kind of take them out. That's the helmet off. I missed because I didn't draw back fully. I'm out of arrow. That's because I'm using my distance bow. Right, that's down. There's one person up here I've got to deal with. Missed. I think that's the helmet off. Not quite out though. Here's that thing, every time we see rebels you kind of just feel like we need to deal with them. They're rebels. They're the bad guys. Right, they're down. What else have we got left here? One there, there's one over there. That's fine. And obviously the bristlebacks as well. Not quite out in one there. That bristleback's down. Right. We'll get a few parts on the bristlebacks as well while we're here, so it makes sense to do this. Another one down. Did he take out the last? I think he took out the last rebel, this bristleback, didn't he? No, he's on the back of it. I didn't actually see him on the back of it till just then. It's more of a last minute thing to actually see he was on the back of it. Come on, let's get the shot away that we need. Right, bristleback's down. Rider's off. Rider's down. Right, let's loot everything and then we're going to crack on with what we actually plan to do. It's so easy to get distracted when you see rebels. Oh, you mean in Tiny Tina Wonderlands the legendary weapons are hard to come by? Are they really? I've not heard much about it, to be fair. I know I've seen a few people play it and say that, you know, they're enjoying it, but I've not really heard a massive amount. But you're not a fan then? People are about complaining about loot drops. Ah, okay.
Hey, Aloy. The last time I was at Shade Scrape, I heard a couple of Asera sisters hightailed it out west. I think you know them. One of them really likes explosions.
We do know them.
Della and Bruno.
Yeah. And they probably headed for Hidden Ember.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can.
Okay, so there's the people that gave us the prototype, I think it was a spear thrower, wasn't it? They have headed out from there into Hidden Ember. So at some point, we need to find them. Not too sure where Hidden Ember is, to be fair, offhand. But yeah, Aaron has let us know that he saw someone else. He saw them head out. So that's something to keep an eye on. You're not going to be buying it. To be fair, it wasn't on my list of things to look at, to be honest. It wasn't appealing to me anyway, to be fair. Right, we're going to the shrine at the canyon. We're nearly there. Everything's fully restocked. There's a metal flower as well.
This must be the shrine for the land god Del. Must be past those vines.
Okay. So you actually can't do this one then until you've got the ability to deal with metal flowers by the looks of things. Which we have.
Shut this metal flower down. Let's take a look.
Okay. Let's find this land god, shall we? It's the final one.
Gotta climb up to that land god. There. Up on that ledge.
Okay, there's a few things to pick up. Install the Rubicon land god, search for the... Okay. A few things to pick up first, and then we need to head up. That we can pull down. As I say, we're not really spending too much. So there's another metal... Is this another metal flower? Okay. Never seen two metal flowers in one place before. That's interesting. Will it be something good behind it? That's the thing. So far, it's been a bit disappointing what you get from metal flowers, so I'm not sure. Oh, from Gotham Knights is not a valuable PS4. Yes, I know. I heard.
Some of the vines are still trapped.
They're only doing it for next gen, aren't they? I did hear that. I did ask on our Discord yesterday what do people think about it. It's not out to October. There's obviously issues in terms of making it work nicely or well enough on last gen. I think that's the issue, because originally it was meant to be both. It's now they've said it's not going to be on PS4. I think the issue is they don't want the situation Cyberpunk was in. Originally it was a PS5 exclusive, then there weren't enough PS5s to go round, so they made it that it was for last gen 2. Downside to that, obviously, is if it's not suitable or hasn't been done well enough for last gen, it will end up like Cyberpunk, where it doesn't fully work. And I think that's what they're trying to avoid by the sounds of it. They don't want to, you know, have a launch that is as bad as Cyberpunk was in that regard. So their best bet is to say, look, it's new gen only. Yes, I understand people are feeling aggrieved and unhappy about it, especially with something you've been looking forward to. And PS5s are still not easy to come across. Not at retail price anyway. Like I say, when I got mine, I was extremely lucky. But I also had the time to find it because I was off. You know, a lot of people don't have that luxury.
It must have dropped the flowers and then crashed.
Dreadwing carcass. Right, where are we actually heading?
Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower.
Right, it's another metal flower we need to open over there.
Now I just need to get rid of these vines.
Okay, so that's the land god there. It's stuck with the metal flower vine. Every time I press it too many times. I don't know. I've put it on the Discord last night and said, what do people think? What, you know, is it something they want to see us do? I'm interested because I like the Batman games. I love the Batman games. I need to do them on the channel at some point. I'll add it to the massive list of games. The Arkham series would be incredible. It's something I'm thinking about. It's not out to October, so we've got plenty of time to make the decision. It does look interesting. The idea behind it looks really good. I like the story element with Batman being dead and stuff. I think that looks incredible. And it's characters you don't get to play as that often. So it's definitely something I'm looking at. So yeah, it's something I'm thinking about and looking at. But I'm gauging everyone's opinions at the same time. What do you think? Do you think we should? You love the Batman Arkham series. It's amazing, aren't they? It's on the list of games we need to do.
I can hear you, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal.
So Plainsong next.
Deliver the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
There we go. We're going to meet Zoe at Plainsong. Land God is done. And that is that. This done then. We're going to head back to Plainsong to finish this off. So, we haven't been doing this very much, but we've got loads of resources. We can craft fast travel quite easily, and it saves a bit of time running backwards and forwards just to get to another campfire. So that's fast travel. Just makes life a little bit quicker. So I take it that's a yes. You want to see it, oh. But yeah, I can understand the frustration. People have been looking forward to it because they were saying it's on both gens for ages, and now to come out, all I can think is they just can't optimize it enough, and they don't want another Cyberpunk on their hands, which I can understand as well. PS5 is not selling for $499 as advertised. The consoles. See, here they are, but you just have to be very quick when they hit shops. Mine I got for retail. But I was extremely lucky. I knew it was happening, the restock was happening, and obviously I had the time to wait for it. It was actually during a stream. I had my phone going and just, I got in just in time and got what I needed. Not everyone has that ability. Also the cost. If I hadn't had the money put aside anyway, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Before I can override them.
So's back. Aloy, you made it.
We did make it. We need to speak to Zoe by looks of things, and then this will hopefully be done, I think. But yeah, I begrudge people selling them for more than they cost, because it's not fair on people. But people, I suppose, supply and demand. If you listen to the people who sell them for inflated prices, they straight away say it's supply and demand. And I kind of understand that to a degree, but from a business standpoint, yes, they're doing good business, but it's not fair on people that have waited for over a year now and still can't find one. You can't find one in Miles. No, the shops where in the UK don't have them in stock. You still got to keep an eye out for the restocks and be very quick. The online side of these shops sell out instantly because of bots and things buy them up. And I think they're still double price in most places. If you buy them from a reseller, they're about double price. They have them for $700, yeah. See, it's not worth it. For the retail price in the UK is meant to be £450. But they're selling them for close to £1,000 still.
Please.
I just think it's unfair on people. It's been a year since they launched. And there's still not enough out there because the microchips are still rare and difficult to do at the minute because of all the different issues with the parts. But it's not fair on people that have waited. They are missing out. And it was only a matter of time before games were saying, right, this is next gen only. I thought they'd be a bit longer before they did it because obviously their market is a lot smaller if it's only new gen. But obviously if the game is optimized for new gen, it's difficult to make it go backwards. It's easier to make something forward compatible than it is backwards compatible. That's the thing, I think. Yeah, they've massively dropped the ball, and it's not fair on people. But also the developers, you got to think, these games have been in development for years. They planned around the new console. They thought a year in people would have it, and unfortunately it's not happened. So in some ways it's not the developer's fault, and as I say, I don't think anyone wants another Cyberpunk. So because of that, they're being a bit more wary with what they release on. But it is definitely unfair to people that want to play it.
I'm about to install the code.
And it will affect their sales massively. So it is a massive risk saying new gen only. That's the thing. Right, let's speak to Zoe and see if this quest is done.
All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal.
new beginning.
Wow.
Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
There we have it. Trophy achieved, healed the land gods. The land gods are back. And they're singing. We had already picked up on their name. Do Re Mi is a song. It's a way of getting your voice trained and ready for singing. Do Re Mi, I think it's bars or scales or one of the two. And their names, that's what they're named after. But that is cool. I wouldn't quite call it music personally, but you know, it's alright. Although that's cool. So they're joining in with the land god. That's really cool. I like that. Cyberpunk, yeah, it wasn't mine actually. To be fair, a few people have asked me to play it, but I've not. I was never looking for it when it was coming out or anything like that. It wasn't my thing. Now Aloy will stop coughing. That's quite cool. Right, what's next? So we've still got Gemini to do, but we've got two things to do first. The blood choke. River that feeds and was around 4 marsh remains polluted by red algae, sickening the lowland to Nacht. Why isn't it cleaned up? We've done a lot of that. We just know he's going to hand this in, I believe. I think this is done bar talking to the person. Yes, I think it is. So this is going to be very quick. We may even get on to Gemini tonight, if this is if this goes well. I think I haven't looked at the last one we need to do. Watch everything turn. Oh really? Oh okay. We'll hold off before we leave then. They're bringing the land back instead of being blighted. I like the humming that they do with it. I think that's quite cool. Oh, it's come out later. I thought you meant it would happen in front of us now. It's me thinking it's a bit slow. Come on, chop chop. But yeah, it'd be quite nice. We'll come back in a bit and hopefully see the change then. That'd be quite interesting to see how the land gods revive the land. Right, let's go and hand this other one in, and then I think we've got one side quest and then Gemini. It'd be nice to get back to main quest again. I think we've done well to clear a lot of the side stuff though in the meantime. Everything turns green. Oh wow. That's going to be quite cool to see then. We'll definitely come back and see that. Right, let's go and hand this in. A long way away. Well, we've not done that survey drone by the looks of things. Campfire's here. There we go. And then we just need to look at the last one as well. As I say, I want to get back to main quest. The point was to catch up on everything else. Lisa had a good point about doing the rebel camps.
I should find a Tekka.
And now we're nearly there, ready to carry on with main quest. And see what's going to happen next, because the story itself with all these side quests has been brilliant. The main quest is the important thing. That's Aloy's mission, a focus. It'll be interesting to see where that leads us next. You was pleasantly surprised, I bet. But yeah, if you weren't aware it's going to happen, that time coming back and going, well, this is different. That would be a surprise. Right, she is over there. Right, let's speak to Tekka and let her know what we found in the river.
Aloy, I was just recounting your deeds at the dam.
Our Deeds.
I was going to say, we did it together, didn't
We
we?
did it together.
True enough. Look around. Thornmarsh is free of the blood choke. We don't have to live in fear of the poison.
It feels like for the first time in months, we can wash our wounds with clean water.
I'm looking forward to going back and seeing it.
Ready to hunt.
Not yet, little warrior.
I promised you a reward equal to your deeds. I cannot think of anything more fitting.
What's she going to give us?
Thank you.
Wherever your travels take you, Aloy. May you always fly on the wings of the Ten.
This mission seemed a bit disjointed because obviously it took a time before we actually handed this in, which was a shame, really. At the time, we just weren't in a position to go and hand it in. We were doing other stuff. So she gave us the Tanoct Reaver, which I believe is an outfit. It is indeed. It's a hunter outfit. Valor on impact, low health, stamina regen. Again, I can't see a reason to change from a normal Valiant. I'd love to upgrade it a bit more as well, to be fair. I just can't see a reason to change it to anything else. I think it works for us. Skills, we've got 12, so let's quickly go and quickly spend these on the Machine Master. So they're done. I'm not even worried about what I'm picking now, because I don't think any of these are really going to make any difference to how we play. We've kind of done the ones we needed to do that helps us. And after that now, it's now just a case of finishing off all the other skills and maxing them out, really. Quest-wise, we have got one more side quest. It's Valley of the Fallen. We're going to activate it, and we know where it is. It's all over here. Annoyingly, we haven't got anywhere really close, so we've got to try and find somewhere a bit closer. Which will be this campfire here, I think, and then come this way. Valley of the Fallen is where we're heading next. Did you get that satellite dish done? The one you couldn't climb to? I don't know. No, we haven't. No, that was the locked tool neck, wasn't it? What was that? It's this one here. Yeah, that's still the tool neck, the Shining Waste is still locked. So I'm assuming we need to head back there at some point as well. I don't know what unlocks that. But yeah, that's something else we've got to do at some point. Yeah, that's the one you couldn't climb to, yeah. No, we never got to it in the end. So at some point we do need to head that way. And see if we've unlocked it yet. I haven't seen... I wouldn't say we've got anything that would actually unlock it yet. It wouldn't seem. Unless it's just... we're just fixing the land maybe does it. I don't know. Oh, the satellite dish. Is that not the same one? I'm not sure. I can't remember which satellite dish it was. In the village. Let me think. There's an ornament there. I can't remember where it was, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. Offhand. Baskin. Yeah, I can't remember where it was. That's the problem. I thought it was a tool neck we haven't been able to unlock. Was it near Plainsong, was it? Oh, the village we're in. Oh, really? We have still got an unknown. Was there something I hadn't done here then? There's something obviously to pick up over there. Oh, it's a data point. Hang on. There was a data point next to it by the looks of things. Thornmarsh data point. Did that say new data point? I think we have read this because it didn't say new. Yeah, the land gods are now done. All the land gods are done. There's one side quest left before we head back for Gemini. I can't remember. No, I don't. Oh. I do not remember it at all. So I'm trying to work out in my head what it was.
If
I've got no recollection. I think that's the problem with then deviating and go somewhere else, isn't it, sometimes? The shield glider was the only way in. Okay. Let's have a look. I'm assuming we need to head up then for that. Let's see what... I'll have a quick look at what the hunter's got. Just in case there's anything good. Not really. Coils. Any doubles is worth taking. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else that's really going to help us. Oh! She has some legendary coils. Instant slow chance. Instant drench chance. Instant corroding chance 4%. Instant confused chance. First time I've seen anyone sell legendary coils. Let's buy them all. I may not equip them yet, but let's buy them all so they're there. I've never seen someone sell them, so it's worth having a quick look. While we're there, let's have a quick look at resources as well. She might have some really rare resources. Might help us. No, she hasn't. So this is around Plainsong. Oh, it was Plainsong, was it? Right, okay. I was trying to say which one. Oh, do you mean the one where we had to glide across from Plainsong itself to get to the slab? I think it was Green Fragment, wasn't it? Yeah, Plainsong. You're on about, I think, if I remember, Plainsong's here. We were trying to pick up... I think it was there. I think I've picked it up. Did I pick it up? No, I didn't. I don't know why it's not showing up anymore. But it was there, wasn't it? It was a green shine slab, I think it was. But we never got to it, no. But when we head back here and see the land change, we'll try and get across. But yeah, I completely forgot about that, to be fair. That's the problem with doing things a bit disjointed, I suppose. Okay. We're going to try and get to here, Valley of the Fallen. That's our last side quest before Gemini. We've got half an hour left of the stream. Let's hopefully we can get this done. And then tomorrow morning Gemini starts. But yes, when next time we head back to Plainsong, we'll have a look. Yeah, I think it was a green shine slab. Right. There is a rebel outpost there. I'm not overly worried about it, obviously. The focus is going to be trying to get to this area. So that's done. What have we got here? Whistlebacks, again. Not overly worried. Don't have to fight them, I'm not going to. I'm focusing on what we need to do rather than getting distracted so easily. That's the thinking. And then, because I just want to start Gemini now. I also don't want to stop what the plan was originally. Some sort of building has been destroyed.
We need to take out the leader.
Right, we know about the rebel outpost. I'm not overly worried about it. We'll come back at some point soon. There is that there. Maybe I'd hit that on the way at least. And then we are going to be here. Weird dates remind us to upgrade gear. I don't think we can upgrade anything as it is. No. That is reminding us, makes me wonder if there was something we could upgrade that we didn't realize we picked up, but I don't think we have. No. Stash should have everything fully stocked. Good to go. Little quick save. Right. We are heading to Land of the Fallen. Valley of the Fallen, sorry. Over this way. So the entrance is just down here. I'm assuming we're heading in here for the quest. We do need a Clamberjaw tail duster. Grab that in there. Be quite nice. Yeah, I think we got the green shine slab somewhere else. So we did the upgrade that was meant to be for anyway. We came across another one. So that's a bristleback site, isn't it? So they're bristlebacks, I think. There we go.
That must be the entrance to the Valley of the Fallen. Marshal Evira should be around here somewhere.
So we're looking for Marshal Evira. So where's my entrance? It's to our right, isn't it? Oh, she wasn't. I thought she'd be able to grab onto that. Right, we're looking for Marshal Evira. I'm always wary in case something jumps out on us.
Where's Marshal Evira?
There we go.
With one of the missing Tanakh.
Let's climb up and speak to her and see what's needed. And as I say, this is the last thing we need to do before continuing on with Gemini. Are there any other games that play like this game out there? What do you think? Not offhand, no, I wouldn't say there is. I wouldn't say that's as bright and graphically as good as this. I suppose The Last of Us, I suppose you could say is along the same lines. It's a single player game, isn't it? So I wouldn't say there's anything that is exactly like this, no. There's a few that I've looked at a little bit that I've interested, but I wouldn't say they're similar. Biomutant looked interesting. Yeah, so I'm the same. I'm not a massive fan of first-person shooters. I do like RPGs, so I am the same, to be fair. But yeah, there's nothing offhand I can think of. Obviously, Batman games, but then nothing is as good graphically as this at the minute. God of War, that's still a series we've never done. That's something we've talked about doing once we finish Assassin's Creed. A lot of people have asked us to do God of War. So yeah, something we've got to look at. Right, let's talk to Vera. Let's see what she needs.
Marshal Evira, I heard you were sent to rescue some Tanakh who went into the valley. I'm guessing you must be one of them. Where are the others?
They didn't make it.
I had to fight off several machines just to get Kanala out. The valley was closed months ago for good reason. Machines have gathered in number, as if they're drawn there by something. Not to mention the strange glowing lights off the coast.
The valley is cursed. We never should have gone in.
Well, a few questions to ask. Define the main story and exploration side quests between. Yeah, I think if that's the kind of thing you're into, yeah, God of War could be them. Like I say, I've not played it myself. It's something it's on our list.
Evira, you were one of the challengers at the Korut. The one who fired the ballista at the Slitherfang.
The new Basim Assassin's Creed, possibly.
Saved the chief's life.
There's been nothing really said about it.
I was just doing what I could to help.
The Witch is incredible.
You made quite an impression that day. And despite the carnage, it was the best day of my life. I became a marshal, bore witness to the vision of unity.
Yeah, The Witch is fantastic. If you've never played it, it's definitely worth a go. The only thing I would say, be prepared to sink a lot of hours, because it takes a while.
You said there are strange lights off the coast.
From an island to the south. They appeared one day out of the blue around the same time the machines moved into the valley. There have also been reports of a streak of light that rises and falls in the sky above the island.
I saw it on the fourth night. A flame that climbed in the sky until it disappeared among the stars.
Is there any way to get to the island?
No. The currents between the island and the shore are too strong. You'd drown for sure.
Oh, it's on an island. I wonder if this has something to do with the Zeniths.
Could be.
Don't know what any of that's about, but maybe?
Yeah, possibly. Could be their base, maybe. You want Witcher 4. Again, it's something we've not really heard too much about, is it? That's the thing.
If the valley's been off limits for months, why did you go in?
We wanted to run the trial.
The valley is a great test for lowland soldiers. Survive for 10 days and nights. Take down any machine that stands in the way.
Dax had a plan. We'd hunt down each machine one by one until we cleared the valley. Earned the clan's respect. But we got separated from Iveka after the third day. The machines cut us off from the way out. By the time Marshal Evira found us, we were wounded and out of supplies. More machines attacked us as we made our escape. Dax was right behind us, but he couldn't run fast enough.
Right, it looks like we've got to go in and deal with the issue with the machines in here. Strange lights wise, I don't think we're going to be able to get there. Looks like we've got to go in to continue this.
A lot of machines in one place. Sounds bad. I better look into it. See if I can put a stop to it.
Then I'll come with you. Fight by your side.
No. Better let me take a look first. Trust me, it's for the best.
I guess if you insist. Once you're in the valley, head for the Great Falls and the cliff south of the Metal Devil. The machines seem attracted to those sites.
Got it. Thanks.
We'll rest here a while more, then head for the Medican Falls Edge. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
There we go. We're off. There was a game coming soon in 2023. I can't think of anything that was. There was one Marvel one that I'm interested in, made by the people that made XCOM. So it's not. It's more of a stop-start strategy kind of thing, but it looks interesting because it's just so different. The Wolverine game looks good as well, but I don't know when that's actually out. To be fair. Right, we got to head in. Sounds like there's going to be quite a few machines here. So we've got to keep our wits about us. I'm actually going away from where we're meant to be going. We've actually got to go that way. Don't know why I was going backwards.
I'll shoot it as I go.
So through here, I think, is where I should have been going. I was going the complete wrong way. Why am I getting lost so easily? I think I need to head up. I think that's why, and then head across that way, I think. Wolverine was coming maybe first part 2023. Yeah, I couldn't remember when they said that was coming, but yeah, that looks interesting. If it's done well, it should be good. Just I'm hoping they've done it well enough.
Sounds like some kind of lure.
Does sound like some kind of lure, doesn't it? Something has attracted machines in. We've dealt with lures previously in Zero Dawn. Chunk of green shine there.
A few months without use and this trail's falling apart. Or is this part of the trial?
Could be part of the trial, couldn't it? Jump backwards. Well done. This was part of the trial. It would definitely test people, wouldn't it, to their limits? Which is the whole point, to be fair. Okay. We still meant to be heading that way up. I think we are, aren't we? So, maybe I dropped down the wrong point here. Yeah, I've got to go up still. So maybe me dropping down for that box is kind of, I was going the wrong way. Let's head up again. I think we've got to go up, but I just can't get Aloy to want to go up. Let's drop down and let's try this again. I think I've gone the wrong way. Should be able to jump backwards from here. There we go. Sometimes it's so easy to kind of go off track and go a different direction sometimes. Okay. I think we're okay again. So we need to head that way. Ourselves up.
Okay, better follow the trail.
Alright, following the trail. Anything we find along the way we've got to deal with.
Hope this bridge holds up. That is a long way to fall.
We got a glider with her, right? As I say, hopefully we can get this finished today and then Gemini tomorrow morning. That's the plan. Depends how much of this there is to do. Okay. From here we are heading up. Definitely an interesting trial for people to become part of the tribe as a warrior. The other thing, we've got certain gadgets and stuff that help us. Imagine doing this without what we've got. Definitely be only the strong would survive, surely.
Now to find the waterfall and the cliff south of the Horus.
There's two places to go to.
You mentioned deadly machines were gathering near there.
So let's find one. What's the nearest one? The first one's here on the way, so we'll head there. Star Trek Resurgence. I've not seen that, to be fair. I hadn't heard anything about it.
Machine. Bad one too.
It's a Ravager.
Avira might have taken this machine down when she was.
I used to play it, to be fair. I haven't played it in a long time. More machines have been taken down.
Another dead machine. Took a lot of hits to bring this one down. Better be ready for anything.
So we're thinking stronger machines here, possibly? There's a chance the machines are going to be stronger. Ah, who's this?
A dead Tanox. That must be Dax. Nako's brother.
That could be Dax.
Died.
Wait a minute a second, I've got someone at the door.
What a waste.
Sorry about that, someone hammering on the door. I need to speak to my other half shortly, because I've got two massive great parcels now sat in my living room. God knows what she's ordered. Right, let's carry on. Thank you for the like, I much appreciated. Wish I would upgrade the graphics. I think that's kind of why I've kind of stopped with it. I still play, it's been a while now, but it was mainly the graphics. It kind of starts putting you off. They added Star Trek Discovery stuff, didn't they? And then, yeah, I kind of haven't been back for a while. And, yeah, I just haven't tried. Oh, problem's lag.
This must be the Zenith base.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Shield around the entire place. Of course, they'd make their base on their own private island. But
look at that!
Back to the current problem. I've got to check out the areas Avira mentioned. Near the big waterfall and south of that Horus on the ridge.
So that is the base. That is incredible. So I just want to make sure the sound's okay, because these headphones, wherever you do them for silent for a minute, and you put them back as not silent, the sound can be a bit iffy. That's fine. It was fun for a while. Yeah, I enjoyed it when I played it. It's been a long time now. But yeah, look at that. That is incredible. Right, what are we focusing on? I'm getting carried away again. Waterfall. We're going the wrong way. So easy to get distracted when you see stuff. And just think, I'll have a quick look at that while we're here. You know, the usual stuff. It's an impressive view, isn't it? It's incredible. That a plane crashed there as well, I think, isn't it? Bird is that? There's a duck. We need a duck. We need a duck wishbone, I think it was. I think it's a wishbone. We did duck feather. That's what we needed. Still need salmon bone as well. Keep a lookout for the ducks. I knew there's still stuff we needed. Right, what do we got here? That's a scorcher. And we're heading towards that waterfall there. Okay. Obviously, if we can be discreet and take them out discreetly, we'll try and do that where possible.
Waterfall and killer machines as promised.
Killer machines as promised.
There should be a lure around here.
Right, we're thinking there's a lure. That's what we've got to find. There's another machine. There's a long leg. We'll kill these machines. So again, if we can do these silent strike, it may be the best way of doing this. Not enough to take it out, unfortunately. Should have guessed silent strike wouldn't have been strong enough. Trying to get some shots away. Fellow's jumping at me there. Trying to aim for the weak spots. There we go. It's a weak spot there. I know we've got the long legs about to join in as well. Okay. Could even change bow actually, because this one I just got hit. I think it's weak. Yeah, the Scorch is weak to frost. And we can now use frost arrows from their new bow. This is our legendary bow as well. There we go. That frost hit. Okay, it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Obviously, we don't want to hit it again because it's already in the state we wanted it in. Got to keep the weak spots being hit. Especially that one, because of that. Where's it gone? I want to swap back to the crossbow. Our new legendary. There we go. We got a nice hit on a weak point that might actually take it out. Keep waiting for the long leg for a second. Come on, give me the shot. So nearly out. I'm out of ammo. Right, that's down. We've electrified the long leg as well. We're going for the weak point. That wasn't the weak point. The long leg is down, or was down, it's not anymore. It's near enough out to be fair. Right, down.
There.
I don't want the gun.
Now let's see if there's a lure around here.
Okay, let's find this lure. That was interesting. They are definitely tougher. It's just because we're in close confines. If we'd used distance, it would have made life a lot easier. Sometimes it's difficult to get that distance, sometimes though. So do you know what it is that you just looked at? The base is the Zenith base, I believe. Duck, duck, goose. Yeah, I think it's the Zenith base by the conversation that's been had. That's what I'm assuming. Right, can we see a lure anywhere? There's an acid bella back. There's something in the water over there. That's a supply cache. Something over here. Can we see this lure that we think is here? That's the question. Although, there.
The machine lure. Just what I thought. This one looks advanced. Like Zenith tech.
Zenith
Closer look.
tech. I wonder if they're using the lures to put machines here to stop anyone else coming this way. Would that make sense? If they don't want people to look at their base and stuff, it would make sense they were trying to keep people away. and luring machines in is the best way of keeping people away, isn't it? Players still complain there weren't enough machines to fight for such an open world. Really? I think there's plenty.
Looks like a log. From something called the Jewels? Some zenith ale? It says local hormone exterminated. Is it attracting machines to kill intruders here? At least this lower shut down now.
So
I should head to the cliff south of the forest. There might be another lure there.
My thinking of the lure was to stop people investigating here seems to be correct from what she said. They just got to find the data point. Where was the data point? That one. Alpha Node brought to you by the Julius. Directives received unchanged. Keep on chugging. Local vermin exterminated this node to date 7. Yay. Uh-oh, intrusion detected. Yikes, I'm losing control of this node. That's not good. Rerouting the Bravo node. Have a good day. So yes, I think my view that they were using the lure to get people here, to stop people coming here, was kind of correct by the sounds of it. Too much uninhabited open spaces. I disagree completely. I would say there's plenty. Like, there's lots to do all the time. Wanted more machines. I think the problem is you're changing the story, aren't you? If you overrid the world of machines, the whole story element changes. Because the whole point isn't there's loads of machines everywhere. The point of the story is more the machines aren't doing what they were first intended for because of what happened. But if you add loads and loads of machines in, you're then taking that whole story element away. There's a campfire there. I just want to activate the campfire over here. So I think because of that, more machines wouldn't make as much sense. You know, having machines that are good as well does make a sense as well. Like the land gods, the fact they're revered by certain tribes is really interesting. Okay, there is a campfire up there, I believe. Playing the machines around are lots of cool new designs. Oh, the designs for the new machines are incredible. The snakes are fantastic. Yeah, you can't please everyone. I think everyone has their own thing they want. I think I've activated it now. And yeah, you're always going to have people say there's not enough of this or not enough of that. Some people probably won't be impressed with the story. Personally, I'm happy. There are a few little things I'm not too pleased with. Food being a wasted mechanic and stuff. I just don't think food is a big deal. It's just, for me, it's a wasted mechanic. But I like the more tactical way of combat. You know, you've got to be prepared. You've got to know what you're going into. So yeah, there's a few bugbears, but nothing game-breaking for me. Fave machines so far? I don't know. Let's have a look at the machines again. There's a few I really like the look of. So, Clamberjaw, I love the look of those. Obviously, the snakes. I'm rubbish with names. I love this. The Tide Ripper was incredible. Sliverfang were brilliant. Tremor Tusks were difficult. There's still one machine we've not scanned, by the way. It's the only machine we haven't scanned. But even the new flying animals, the flying machines, Dreadwings. Yeah. Even some of the older ones look good still as well, though. The Burrowers. There's so many. Does Earl have a fave machine? That's a good point. Oh, do you have a fave machine? Get ready for a big surprise. Right, okay. What have we got here anyway? There's a Thunderjaw, and what's that? Is that a Tremor Tusk? As well, I think. Okay, I think it's a fun... Sunwings are cool. I like Sunwings. Yeah, they're cool. Right, get ready for a big surprise. It's a bit foreboding. I think that's a...
Okay. I think I'm in the area.
Yeah, I think we are as well.
There's definitely deadly machines here. If there's a lure nearby, my focus can help me find it.
Am I going to have to battle both of these machines at the same time? Kill the machines near the Horus. Okay, we are going to take them both out. So I believe that's a Tremor Tusk, although it's half damaged. Didn't see the Skydrifter set being around as well. There is also Thunderjaw. You know, they are damaged. And that's interesting. There is damage already done to them. You need to use that to our advantage, really. I wonder if we can partially unlock, so we haven't fully unlocked that. The fact is damage done. Right, Thunderjaw, what are you weak to? I wonder if we can just use the long arrows, take out a few weapons. Like I say, there's damage already done, so I'd like to think we can take the weapons off a little bit easier this time. I know we're going to get other things joined in now. Thunderjaw is probably going to do the most damage to us, so the quicker we can get rid of that, the better, I think. Especially when it can, the weapons it has. I think the focus has to be on this thing. Take a few hits from the side at the minute. Just trying to focus on one thing at a time. Oh. I'm just trying to stay alive at this point. Where are we now? Feeling a bit stealth, a bit stuck. This is incredible. Can't even stop to focus on a machine, that's the problem. Right, and now. Want that gun off the side, there's one down. One gun off the side, done. I think it's 2 hits to take it off. Another hit on that side gun. I need another side gun hit. I can. The only thing I need to do is power shot. Okay. I will catch up with chat in a second. Obviously the focus is not dying at this point. I want the other gun off because that's another weak point. If I can hit it, that'd be ideal. So nearly got the Thunderjaw down. And I think that's going to do us more damage than the other two. Need that other gun off, ideally. Missed it again. I hit the arm on the side rather than the gun itself. This is what I was trying to hit. I'll deal with the sunwing in a second. There we go, gun is off. Thunderjaw is down. Okay, now focus, not on the Tremor Tusk. I want the focus on the sunwing, whether you've disappeared to or it was there. The sunwing. Trying to scan it, it's not really working. Right, Tremor Tusk it is then instead. We need these cannons off the top. Ideally. Need them cannons off. Have ammo. I need to find what it's weak to as well, really. I haven't had a chance to scan it enough to see, that's the problem, and now I'm just getting destroyed. We're far too close to it. I'm out of berries as well. There we go. But yeah, we need these guns off the side of it, ideally. Come here. One gun off. I need an opportunity to scan it so I can find out what it's weak to and use that. Right. Frost. Frost is weak too, so let's use the bow on the stomach. I don't even know what parts we need to grab off this for upgrades. At this point, I don't even care. It's all about survival, I think, more than anything else. Aim for the weak points where possible, though. It is now frost. It's now fully frost. So let's go back to these arrows because they do more damage. There's still another gun on the top, I want that off. Nice hit. I missed that one, didn't draw it back enough to get a decent accuracy. That one I did. Frost is nearly gone, so Frost is now gone again, so let's try and see if we can get Frost once more. Gun at the same time would be helpful. I want that gun off. Can't afford another hit from that thing. Whoa! Come on. We're surviving, I'll give you that. Just. When I say we're surviving. A nice hit there. I think we've done Tremor Tusk is down. Okay, Tremor Tusk is down. Where is the bird? It is over there. I didn't get a chance to scan it properly to see what it's weak against. It moves too quickly. Didn't see it again. So, I haven't got a chance, so we've got to try and take it down like that. That was a lovely hit. Do we need the tail for anything? Just in case we do, it's off. And it is down.
Okay, I should look around.
Okay. What a fight. What a fight indeed. We are overrunning the stream a little bit. I kind of want to get this done before tomorrow, so we can start on Gemini first thing. I don't know how much of this is left. We'll do the next bit and see where we're at. You need tusks. Tusks are important. Okay. I don't know if I knocked any tusks off though. I'm hoping I had. Yeah, I don't think I knocked any tusks off, did I? They're the plasma cannons. I wonder if you can still shoot some of these things off. Because some of them do show up afterwards. Let's say you can take them off. Like, sometimes. I don't know if I knocked any tusks off, so I wasn't really focusing on parts. What we got? We've got the cannon off. If we have to go Tremor Tusk hunting at some point, we will. That's the shot cannon, which we don't need. What we've got over here. You had to do this twice, oh really? Oh wow. It wasn't easy, by any stretch. I think we got lucky at some of the times being able to escape enough. See, I do wonder, sometimes I just feel you should be able to shoot these things off. We can shoot this afterwards. It's going to come off in a second. It feels like it will. There we go. There's some, that's a disc launcher. So yeah, there's some things sometimes you can hit off afterwards and sometimes you can't. Right, what was this? Ah, it's medicinal. Okay. We picked a thing up that we knocked off. We've got a few weapons around, I know that. I kind of feel like we picked everything up. Which means I definitely didn't get any tusks. Acid canisters. I think we did pick everything up. I think that is everything picked up. Right. Let's quickly restock arrows just because I don't know what's around the corner. Campfire is over there. How close are we to camp? Not near enough. Okay. Follow the path round to the left. There we go. That's what we're after.
Another lure. Better deal with it.
Let's deal with it now.
Gotta shut this thing down.
Well, I don't really focus. Well, I suppose we have focused on the build, haven't we? Because we've gone for distance, so I suppose we have really got a build.
From the Julius.
Well, we have another log from Julius, or the Julius. Received, unchanged, keeping on. Local vermin exterminator. This node for to date is 14. Yowza. Base approach is secure. Excellent. Uh-oh, intrusion detected. Fiddlesticks, I'm losing control of this node. Rerouting to Charlie node. Catch you later.
This one mentions a third lure.
There's a third node.
I better check it out.
Right. How much longer? I don't know how much more there is.
The Signus left these things here to draw in machines and protect the approach to their base.
Of course they did. That was my initial thinking. Okay, let's carry on. I want to go to the next one. Kind of want to be ready to start first thing tomorrow morning with Gemini. So, I think we need to get up here, if we can. Where are we heading? Yes, up that pathway.
is full, but our pack has room.
Yeah, I don't like leaving this half done. If we can get it done, we'll get it done now. Okay, there is a path, and I think it's here. I could have jumped and zipped, to be fair. Climb up. You're not going to climb up, are you? There we go. You doing this again? What do you mean? Tomorrow morning. We're back tomorrow morning as well. Be the last live stream of the week tomorrow morning. So we'll start about 8:30, 8:45 my time. The usual time we start in the mornings, to be fair. Okay. We're nearly at the third lure. It kind of makes sense that there won't be much more after this one, but I don't know. What have we got here? Spiked snouts. Just the two of them? Possibly.
There's the lure. I have to take out these machines before I can shut it off.
Let's take out the machines then. Wasn't the best hit. That one's down though. Spiked snouts are the pain. Mainly if they get close to you, they're a pain. From distance, not too bad. How'd I miss that? Right, one down. One to go. These are a lot easier than the ones we just faced, to be fair. And you're down as well. Is that all the machines down before I get too close? I think it is. They were a lot easier to take down than previous. Oh yeah, I know, the time differences are a pain, aren't they? It's 1 AM your time. Okay. That wasn't all the machines down, something else has seen us. That's down as well now. Right, we've got Wounded Tannock to talk to and override the lure as well. As I say, I think we are towards the end of this now, I would have said. It seems that we are quite close to the end point of this side quest. So Injured Tannock.
What's an outlander doing all the way out here?
Time does my clock say is 12:10 in the afternoon.
Everyone thought you were dead.
Well, 1 AM is technically morning. That's true, yeah. No, when I say morning stream, it is technically morning for Earl as well.
Marshal Yvira pulled her out.
Speaking of...
Aloy!
Yvira, couldn't stay away, could you?
And miss my chance to hunt the champion in the Valley of the Fallen? Never. And I see you found...
One to attack.
Now this looks like a
Before I even shot off the lure.
You with me, Marshal?
Oh no. Spectres. If I remember correctly, we need acid, don't we, of these? Acid these things don't like? Yes. Acid is definitely the thing we want to be using on these. Where'd they gone? Where have they gone? They were here, and now they've run away. Spectres are a pain. Right, there he is. Acid definitely works well on these. If I can get a decent hit on them, it would help. There we go. Oh, I've got a second one there as well. Oh! Being hit. Okay, let's go back to our normal arrows, just because they're easier, quicker to fire. So the acid did work, but obviously not fully. Now I don't want to be on the ground with them, ideally. It's not a good place to be. Oh, big hit, big hit. I need to get out. Can't get away enough, I needed to stay high. Once you're on the same level as you, life gets difficult. Health, back up. Oh, I'm kind of stuck. I've got myself stuck. There we go, I'm out. Acid again, I think, is definitely a must. Where they gone? Partial hit there. That was another partial hit, really. Try that one on for size. I know parts of these do fall off, but hitting them parts is really difficult. Oh, these things are not easy to beat. Power shot. Let's try this. I'm about to get hit, I think, anyway. Right, one down with the power shot. Trying to avoid getting hit there. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Do not want to be on the ground with these things.
First, I have to take out the machines.
I'm trying to take out the machines. Come on. And it's got such a big jump range. Acid down. Ah, I hate them things. Right, now we can override the lure. Them things are horrible to have to take on. Right. What a fight. But it's done. I've got spikes now I didn't take out. What else did we knock off over here? Right, let's get this done. You got 5:12 AM here. Oh wow. It'll be interesting definitely what the next game will bring us.
That should be the last one.
Right, we've also got another data point. You gotta go and buy some more cough medicine. No worries. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for the like, by the way, whatever that was. We are just about finished ourselves, to be fair. So this was Charlie Node, brought to you by the Julius. Directives, original message from benefactors attached. Good talk. Local vermin exterminated this node to date 4. Let's step it up. Uh-oh, intrusion detected. I'm losing control of this node. What a bummer. No nodes to reroute to. Self-termination sequence engaged. To my benefactors, it was truly a pleasure to serve you. Sincerely, your favourite software-based minimal intelligence proto transmission terminated. So the Julius was a artificial intelligence prototype.
And looks like there's a recording here.
Hey, shithead. I got a task for you.
The Julius is ready to serve!
Shut up and do what you're told. Use the indigenous robots to keep this place clear of local vermin. I'd do it myself, but Gerard says I have to stay focused, so have some fun for the both of us.
Will do, benefactor Visser. You can count on the Julius.
So Eric left a simple AI in charge of the wars. Looks like it shut itself down when I overrode the last one. Well, I should let Avira know the valley's clear.
So we can let Vera know the valley is clear now. And yeah, that is job done by looks of things. Let's see what else is to pick up. Small supply cache. I'm going to quickly grab that. And then we'll head back to Vera, let her know the valley is clear. And in theory then, I think that's this quest done. And that will mean tomorrow morning we will be doing Gemini. You think it's about 1 AM when we start? That would make... I think that makes about right, I think. I think you're right with that. Acid bombs. I don't know who gave us the acid bombs, but there we go. Right, Evira. Let's have this conversation.
I'll be right back. She needs a medic, but she'll live. Thanks to you. Gotta say, every time we meet is the best day ever for fighting. That battle was something else. And those weird machines. Do you think there'll be more?
No. I figured out what was causing the machines to gather in the valley. And put a stop to it.
Oh, good news for the clan then.
You don't want to fight more of those things, Avira. They're not like other machines. The masters they answer to see people as Inconveniences. They'd kill anyone.
See you later, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time, hopefully.
And eventually I'll have to deal with them.
I hope you carry on getting better. But thank you, El.
Is that from them?
Yeah. It's a kind of shield to protect the island. The machines drawn to this valley were meant to kill anyone who got close.
Meaningless slaughter. But definitely something for a champion, not a marshal. Here, take this then. It might help with what lies ahead.
Thank you. The valley should be safe enough for a while. But you have to tell the rest of the Tenakth to stay as far away from that island as possible.
By the champion's word. I hope our paths cross again, Aloy.
There we go. Valley of the Fallen finished. We got Sky Strike Bolt Blaster as a new weapon by the looks of things. That's this one here. We don't really use Bolt Blasters, but that's quite cool. But that is that done by the looks of things. So let's just double check what we were planning to do. Gemini is level 30. On the way home is on hold, so we can't do that. And errands wise, we've got 30 or above. So because of that, tomorrow morning we will start with the main quest. What we'll do from here, actually, we can come back here at some point and have another look around. I'm assuming that the story's going to bring us back here at some point. Would be my thinking. Let's fast travel to outside the base, which is just there, and we can stop there for today. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. So what we'll do is, how many skill points we got? Should we spend them first? Don't fall down. I didn't see how many skill points. We've got 3. Let's quickly spend them. We were just trying to max everything out, really, more than anything else. So there we go. That's that done. That's all we're aiming for, was to max that. Inventory wise, we did gain these new coils. We haven't put them on anything yet. The legendary ones, we brought them. But quest wise, tomorrow morning we will start with the main quest. Gemini, we'll finish that off. Good morning, Super Colony. You joined us just as we're finished. Or good afternoon, I should say. I have watched Moon Knight. It was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. It's a shame there's not going to be a second series, to be fair. But yeah, Gemini will continue tomorrow. Game progression, we have hit over 50% at last. We're at 55.06%. Downside to that, we are probably about 60 hours in now after today. Let's just have a look at the saves. I didn't mean morning, I meant afternoon. We're just about to finish. Just want to do the manual save so I can see how many hours we're in. I think we'll be at 60 hours and we're 55%. Yes, we are. We are 61 hours and 10 minutes. And that gives us 55%. I think that will jump up once we hand Gemini in, though. I would have said. Because obviously we've done Gemini. The quest itself has been done a while. We just haven't handed it into Gaia. So I would assume our percentage will jump up once we do. But I'm afraid that is it for today. That is it for this morning as well, this afternoon. We are back again tomorrow morning with more Horizon Forbidden West. The last live stream of the week is actually tomorrow. I'm still waiting to find out what's going to happen next week, because it seems that I'm going to have a break from physio for a little while, a couple of weeks, because the insurance didn't authorise it in time to get the appointments booked for the physio. So I may have an extra stream every week for the next couple of weeks because of physio being moved. But we'll have to see what happens. I'll know more Friday, to be fair. Moon Knight has been a brilliant Disney Plus show. There's a new one coming start of June on Disney, is Miss Marvel, the story of Commander Khan. That looks good. That does look good indeed. I've enjoyed all the miniseries, to be fair, on Disney. But yeah, that is it for today. I do have to go. I need to get hold of my other half and find out what these massive great parcels are. I can't physically move, so that'll be fun. Yes, we're back tomorrow morning for Forbidden West. There is content every day on the channel. This afternoon will be the continuation of Watch Dogs. As always, thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. Super Colony, apologies for having to end so soon after you joined, but good to talk to you. Glad you enjoyed Moon Knight, and I'm sure we'll talk soon. Thank you all very much. Enjoy your day, morning or afternoon or evening, and we'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.